Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Keeping you updated with all the major sports.
They're calling it the biggest upset in the history of the NCAA women's basketball tournament.
KNN Sports. KNN Sports.
7-5 morning line favorite for the $1 million Bluegrass Stakes at Keeneland.
More than just the scores.
So once in a lifetime opportunity, representing per usual.
Your information source.
Los Angeles and Paris have made a direct appeal to Olympic sports leaders today in their bid to host.
For all things sports, KNN, the Kentucky News Network.
I felt so alone, scared, angry, full of self-pity. I just wanted to die, so I took another drink. Then I heard about AA and went to my first meeting. The people there talked about those same feelings. I was no longer alone. They gave me help to stop drinking and hope to start living. Alcoholics Anonymous, it works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or AA.org.
An Iowa congresswoman says she has a list of questions for the potential candidates for House Speaker.
I've been asking the ones who I have been able to get on the phone so far, what's the plan for government spending? Because I'm an appropriations member, and I want to make sure that process can move forward.
That's 2nd District Congresswoman Ashley Hinson. She says there'll still be some questions about whether the Speaker pro tem could act on a temporary basis. The House GOP will vote for their nominees today at 8 a.m. Central. President Biden and former President Trump are tied at 37% each in a hypothetical presidential race. Lisa Taylor with more.
The Suffolk University USA Today poll surveys 1,000 voters in a four-way race between the two and independent candidates Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and Cornel West. The poll showed 366 votes for Biden and 365 for Trump. Kennedy received 13% of the vote and West got 4%. I'm Lisa Taylor.
The internal investigation into the police shooting of Jalen Walker in Ohio is nearly done. More from Jack Crumley.
Akron police believe that a full internal report on the shooting of Jalen Walker from last year will be ready to be released by the end of next month. The Beacon Journal reports that the 8 officers who shot Walker nearly 4 dozen times are all back on regular duty. That shooting came in the aftermath of a car chase where Walker fired a gunshot and then ran from his car. A Summit County grand jury declined to criminally charge any of the officers. The internal investigation was launched after that. I'm Jack Crumley.
The cost of Halloween candy is up 13% this year. More from Brian Shook.
That's according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor and a UCLA supply chain expert. Candy is more expensive due to the rising costs of ingredients and labor. The average U.S. household is expected to spend about $35 on candy this year, up from $30 in years past.
Stock futures are inching higher as investors are awaiting tech earnings. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. A Garrett County bridge now has an official name. The Garrett County Central Records reporting the previously unnamed bridge on US 52 has now been named after James Herring, the man who was responsible for its construction. A local resident told the Fiscal Corps that Herring built that bridge in 1874 as a way to make a shortcut to Danville and significantly altered the route and transportation to Danville in the process. Garrett and Lincoln County residents will have their annual Household Hazardous Waste Day event this Saturday. Garrett County residents are invited to take advantage of the event, which allows residents to dispose of household hazards they typically wouldn't be able to throw away in their normal trash container, things like antifreeze, bleach, and other household hazardous chemicals. The event will take place at the Lincoln County Recycling Center on Workhorse Road in Stanford, and again is open for Garrett and Lincoln County residents. And Boyle County Fiscal Court will have their regular scheduled meeting this morning. Among the items on the agenda includes a proclamation naming it Pancreatic Cancer Month and Home Health and Hospice Month, as well as updates from Jailer Brian Wooford, County Clerk Casey McCoy, and HR Director Steve Griffin. I'm Joe Mathis.
At Linux of Danville, we work with more than just trucks. From floor mats for your hybrid vehicle, shelving and lights for your work van, and even a hitch for your SUV. At Linux of Danville, we work with all types of vehicles. No truck, no problem. Call us at 859-209-4033 or stop by at 935 Stanford Road and see how we can help you.
KSR, Kentucky Sports Radio, where you never know what you'll get.
There's hoops, there's shenanigans, there's rigmarole.
With Matt Jones.
Pay me!
All done for the love of sports.
We're an hour and a half into the show.
Maybe we should talk about something having to do with sports.
Don't miss a minute of Kentucky Sports Radio.
I say that way. I don't want people to get their hopes up.
Kentucky Sports Radio.
It's kind of funny.
Hey, this is Ryan Lemon. Join me and Matt for KSR 10 to noon on WHIR AM 1230.
Hi, this is Caraway and Adeline at Mattresses and More next door to Ace Hardware in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, come check us out. New merchandise arriving weekly and we sell off the floor. We offer layaway and 12-month famous cash with approved credit. Come see our Nana for the best deal in town. You'll be glad you did.
Thanks, girls. Aren't they so sweet? Yes, more than a mattress store. That's living room suits, dining room suits, or just a single recliner. Mattresses and More, Houstonville Road, Danville.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrisburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrisburg.
Take advantage of spectacular savings at Don Franklin Family of Dealerships. Choose from thousands of new and pre-owned vehicles. Plus, Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage is available for most makes and models. Hurry into Don Franklin or DonFranklinAuto.com.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the Old Bus Station Restaurant, offering good old-fashioned home cooking. Open for breakfast at 6 weekdays and Saturday at 8. The Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrisburg.
It's going to be mostly sunny today, high of 76. Mostly cloudy tonight, low of 50. Mostly sunny tomorrow, high of 76. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy with a low of 54. Thursday, partly sunny, high of 75. Friday, partly sunny, high of 76. Scattered showers mainly after 8 a.m. on Saturday. Partly sunny, high of 78. Sunday, scattered showers. Partly sunny, high of 76. Scattered showers Monday. Partly sunny, high of 67. Right now under clear skies, we have 51 degrees in Harrisburg at 6:08 and a half. Good Tuesday morning to you. This is the 24th day of October. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Tuesday morning on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations in Harrisburg, Mercer County, and Bergen, and song requests can be done. One number is all you need to remember, 859-734-4321. Do you put speed dial in your cell phone? 734-4321. That number works. If you want to register somebody for the DQ ice cream cake giveaway, we're doing another one Friday morning before 10 o'clock for those having a birthday or anniversary between the 21st and 27th. Billy Popcorn Dean is our first registrant for the DQ ice cream cake. Very simple and easy. All needs a name and phone number. We'll get them registered, all right? Birthdays for today, JMS Lambert, Jerry Houck, Matt Chandler, and Josh Lucas.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Martina, for stopping by to sing happy birthday to Josh, Matt, Jerry, and JMS. All right, kids, I'm giving you the answers to the DQ Today Is quiz, all right? There's 5 things today is. All you have to do is remember one of the 5 after the 7:30 weather forecast. All right, when I call for it, be the first. And if you've not won this month, win once a month and pick your winning up within 30 days. That's all we ask. All right. So, are you ready to find out what today is? Let's do it. Today is 40-hour work week day, National Good and Plenty Day. Remember Good and Plenties? Remember, those are good candies. Take Back Your Time Day, Food Day, United Nations Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Now, here's your life hack, and it says, need to remember an item in the morning? Put a picture of it in the background for your phone. If you need to remember an item in the morning, put a picture of it as the background of your phone. Your positive thought says, what may look like a small act of courage is courage nevertheless. The important thing is to be willing to take a step forward. We took a step forward today as we got closer to Friday morning. We light that fuse and start another weekend together right here on WHBN AM and FM. The Bob Allen Motor Mall and the Hometown Radio Network proudly honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Faith Hill.
say, can you see by the dawn's early lights what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang the bombs bursting in air, yea, through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled
The Bob Allen Motor Mall and the Hometown Radio Network proudly honor America with the playing of our national anthem, and that was Faith Hill. All right, kids, it just leaves me to tell you to sit back, relax, watch the pictures fly through the air on this Tuesday, October 24th. Happy Tuesday to you.
Now you know it's Tuesday, and we say hooray, 'cause at least it's Tuesday, and it's not Monday. The weekend's looking so far away, so there is nothing else I can say except it's Tuesday. Tuesday all day long, sing along. Yes, we know it's Tuesday, much to our dismay, but at least it's Tuesday, and it's not Monday. Next comes Wednesday, and then comes Thursday, and Friday too, but it's Tuesday today. Yes, it's Tuesday now, so don't have a cow, because it is Tuesday.
It's such a pretty world today. Look at the sunshine. Look at the sunshine. And every day's the same since I met you. It's such a pretty world today, knowing that you're mine. And happiness is being close to you. And though the rain may fall, my skies will all be blue. If I look close enough, the sun will come shining through. It's such a pretty world today. Look at the sunshine. Look at the sunshine. Today and every day since I met you. It's such a pretty world today. Look at the sunshine. Look at the sunshine. And every day's the same since I met you. It's such a pretty world today, knowing that you're mine. And happiness is being close to you. And though the rain may fall, my skies will all be blue. If I look close enough, the sun will come shining through. It's such a pretty world today. Look at the sunshine. Look at the sunshine. Today and every day since I met you.
Win Stewart. It's such a pretty world today. 6:17 at AM 1420 and FM 99.5. It is 6:17 and a half. You are getting it on WHBN. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got coming up. We've got Joe's Look at Sports. We'll have the NBC Entertainment News. News from our locally owned businesses we ask your kind attention to. And for to back all our mom and pops year-round, help them to survive. We appreciate it, and I know they do too. Bottom of the hour news from KNN. We'll have your weather forecast, some laughs together, and then we'll kick it with Kenneth Riley. Next hour, Steve Bertram's Sports Report after the 7 o'clock news. We'll have the Rooster Local Talent Showcase. 7:35 DQ Today is Quiz. That is a service of Dairy Queen, of course, where happy tastes good. 7:45, the good news, brought to you by Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance. 7:50, we should be hearing from Harrisburg Tire and Automotive, either Kent or Matthew. After the 8 o'clock news, we'll check in with our head football coach, Craig Yeast. How practice went yesterday and start setting up the game this week against Lincoln County. Then, about 8:20, Amanda Mace Bledsoe, state senator, will be checking in with us. James the Gardener will be popping by. 8:45, random facts from David Hopewell. And then we will have, after the 9 o'clock news, let's see, we'll have hopefully be checking in with Breeze from the Harrisburg Police Department. Got the big Halloween bash coming up Saturday. It goes from 5 to 8. We're going to be there from 4 to 7, broadcasting live, feeding you for free. And then after the 9:30 news, hopefully we'll have some of the young people check in with the FFA auction that goes on again tonight. It's 6 to 8 tonight. You can hear it right here on WHBN. And then one more night. They don't do Wednesday, and then they come back on Thursday and finish up Thursday night, 6 till 8. All right? That is what is coming your way on WHBN AM and FM. All right, Joe. Did the Texas Rangers happen to stumble into the World Series?
The Rangers advance to the World Series. The Diamondbacks force a Game 7 and an upset in Monday Night Football. Those are the headlines on this Tuesday morning. I'm Joe Mathis, guiding you through these Tuesday morning sports, starting off in Major League Baseball, where the Houston Astros' reign atop the baseball world ended, not with a whimper, but a whomping administered by the Texas Rangers that ensured this Lone Star State American League Championship Series ended with a healthy dose of what the Rangers might consider hardball justice. The Rangers advanced to their first World Series since 2011 by zapping the drama out of baseball's crucible, Game 7, with a show of power, with managerial savvy and a knack for the devastating and poetic counterpunch. They captured the AL pennant last night at Minute Maid Park with an 11-4 thrashing of the defending World Series champions. A 7-game set that was both bizarre and fantastic. Benches clearing and bombs burst in the outfield seats until the Rangers finally restored order behind an epic turn from ALS MVP Adolis Garcia. Texas will now host Game 1 of the World Series Friday night, with the winner of tonight's NLCS Game 7 between the Diamondbacks and Phillies visiting Globe Life Field. Speaking of the Diamondbacks and Phillies, left for dead before the Wild Card Series, the Division Series, and the League Championship Series. They saved their season last night. The Diamondbacks didn't just make the Phillies look mortal in their 5-1 win in Game 6. They dominated them. Merrill Kelly was brilliant over 5 innings. The Diamondbacks hit home runs and finally got going on the base paths with 4 stolen bases. For the first time in 7 games this month, the Phillies lost at Citizens Bank Park, and they need to change that trend in a hurry because Game 7 is coming tonight. The winner of that moves on to the World Series to face the Rangers. After a roaring start to the season, the San Francisco 49ers dropped their second straight game last night, losing 22-17 to the Minnesota Vikings at U.S. Bank Stadium. Cameron Bynum sealed the game by intercepting Brock Purdy with 33 seconds left as the Niners tried to march down the field for a chance to score and take the victory. The Vikings missed 2 touchdown opportunities in the red zone and settled for field goals. Greg Joseph also missed a 50-yarder to extend their lead late in the fourth quarter. Kirk Cousins went 35 of 45 for 378 yards and threw 2 touchdowns. Jordan Addison filled in for injured Justin Jefferson and had 7 catches for 123 yards and caught both touchdowns. In the NBA, Milwaukee Bucks star Giannis Antetokounmpo agreed to a 3-year contract extension last night that could be worth as much as $186 million. This marks another significant move for the Bucks, who acquired All-Star guard Damian Lillard from the Trailblazers in a blockbuster trade September 27th. Milwaukee opens the season Thursday night against the Philadelphia 76ers and is one of the top favorites along with Boston to win the Eastern Conference. Those are the headlines on this Tuesday morning. I'm Joe Mathis for the Hometown Radio Network.
A problem for Jon Stewart is that the problem with Jon Stewart has been canceled by Apple Plus after 2 seasons. Was set to resume recording in the next few weeks, but on Friday it was reported that Apple TV execs decided to part ways with the former Daily Show host due to creative differences and concerns regarding subject matter. Some of the topics of concern included China, artificial intelligence, and the 2024 presidential election. Martin Scorsese's newest film can't compete with Taylor Swift at the box office. Killers of the Flower Moon has earned just under $24 million.
These are the finest, wealthiest, and most beautiful people on God's earth. They outsmarted everybody.
The historical drama stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro and is receiving positive reviews, but it's not enough to top Taylor Swift, The Eras Tour. The concert film raked in over $100 million before its second week in theaters. Negotiations between SAG-AFTRA and Hollywood studios will resume tomorrow, nearly 2 weeks after management halted discussions. On Saturday, a joint statement from the Actors Union and the studios said they're willing to return to the bargaining table. The news came a day after SAG-AFTRA thanked union members for their unwavering solidarity over the last 100 days. Union members are asking studios for better pay, protections against AI, residuals from streaming, and more. That's Entertainment. Steve Greenfield, NBC News Radio.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has rock to go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Call 859-715-7575. They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
Discover, this is Danny.
Hi, it's Jen Coolidge. I just want to thank you for making me feel so special. I earned cash back on debit for my dinner party groceries.
That's great, but with Discover Cashback Debit, we give everyone cash back on everyday purchases. Anything else I can help you with?
Are you hungry? Because everyone left after the asparagus sorbet.
Introducing Discover Cashback Debit, a checking account with cash back. It pays to Discover. Eligibility and terms at discover.com/cashbackdebit. Discover Bank, member FDIC.
Hey, if you're thinking about getting the latest iPhone, check this out. With Boost Infinite, you get the latest iPhone every year and unlimited wireless for just $60 a month. Yeah, you get the new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium. Then again, next year you get the latest iPhone. Every year. Boost Infinite. Infinitely better. To learn more, pick up your phone, dial pound 250 and say Boost Infinite. That's pound 250 and say Boost Infinite. Terms apply. After 30 gigabytes, service may be slowed. Receive a comparable iPhone model each year with an acceptable trade-in every year. Requires credit qualification and 36-month phone financing agreement. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from this station's network.
Last place feeling in life is no place to be. Ready for a new way of living? The Isaiah House will put you first. long-term and short-term residential treatment, outpatient treatment, medication-assisted treatment, transitional living, and job skills training. Isaiah House has the programs to the path of help, hope, and healing. End the hurting. Take the first step toward a happier, healthier you. Call the Isaiah House anytime, 24 hours a day.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into
Radio Rick in the morning on WHBN.
I followed you to Texas. I followed you to Utah.
We didn't find it there, so we moved on.
I followed you to Alabama. Things look good in Birmingham.
We didn't find it there, so we moved on. I know you're tired of following my elusive dreams and schemes, for they're only fleeting things, my elusive dream.
I had you a child in Memphis. You heard of work in Nashville.
We didn't find it there, so we moved on to a small farm in Nebraska, to a gold mine in Alaska.
We didn't find it there, so we moved on.
And now we've left Alaska because there was no gold mine.
But this time, only two of us moves on. Now all we have is each other and a little memory to cling to.
And still you won't let me go on alone. I know you're tired of following my elusive dreams and schemes, for they're only fleeting things, my elusive
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Coel Collision Center.
My Elusive Dreams. And that was David Houston and Tammy Wynette. It is 6:30, time for news from KNN.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Last night's gubernatorial debate between the incumbent Democrat Andy Beshear and Republican challenger Daniel Cameron, airing on Louisville's WOKY-TV, had the candidates going back and forth about several subjects, including how to get enough workers. Daniel Cameron.
We need leadership here in the state that is going to make sure that we improve our workforce by getting able-bodied individuals back to work. This governor has no plan to do that. I plan on day one to encourage able-bodied folks to get back to work and eliminate Kentucky's income tax and take advantage of our natural resources here in the Commonwealth.
Governor Beshear's response.
Starting at JCPS, aiming at getting every single graduating senior either in higher ed with the money they need or signed up for a job before they graduate. That's why we launched our Education First Employer Program, where JCTC and all of our KCTCs are opening their doors, bringing in our employers' curriculum and saying, let us build your workforce pipeline.
Shively police have arrested a man and woman, charging them in connection with a deadly shooting last month. 34-year-old Lewis Jones is charged with murder in the death of a man found September 29th at an off-ramp from I-264. 25-year-old Clarnesha Taylor is charged with complicity to murder. Court documents say the two called the victim's mother demanding money shortly before the shooting. Saturday in Lexington, hosting number 21 Tennessee, head coach Mark Stoops of the Wildcats.
This is no team to sit there and watch the game. And you know what I mean by that, by defensive players just sitting there watching things that are going on in front of them. They better do their job, and they better do it at a very, very high level.
I'm Sean McCormick.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Coach, you better do your job, too.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Coel Collision Center in Danville on Lebanon Road. After a wreck, tell the tow truck driver to take your vehicle to the experts. Coel Collision Center.
It's going to be mostly sunny today. Sunny to 76. Mostly cloudy tonight, low of 50. Mostly sunny tomorrow, high of 76. Tomorrow night, mostly cloudy, low of 54. Partly sunny on Thursday, high of 75. Right now, under clear skies, we have 51 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:32 and a half. Good Tuesday morning to you. It's the 24th day of October. Radio Rick, glad to have you along on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. All right, you ready to laugh? We got some laughs queued up for you. This first one's called Britney's Memoir is released.
Now available, it's Britney Spears' memoir, The Woman in Me. Hear all of the details of Britney's life in her own words, like how her relationship with Justin Timberlake ended.
That stuff already leaked. She cheated on him with Wade Robson, a backup dancer.
Ah, right. Well, get the never-before-heard details of why she dances with knives on Instagram.
Already leaked. She does it because she's in control of her own life.
Oh, man. Well, then you can find out why.
Why she shaved her head? Yeah, already leaked.
Oh, come on. Well, I guess the cover looks pretty cool, or you can just use it as a paperweight. Britney Spears' new memoir, out now.
Dancing with the Humpbacks.
Coming to TV, the dancing competition with a twist. It's Dancing with the Humpbacks.
Humpback whale, your bossa nova was exquisite. What was your strategy? Okay, well, I loved how you jumped out of the sea and then did a twirl, crushing a nearby tugboat. I give it a 10.
Watch as these humpback whales strut their stuff in a dancing competition for the ages.
Different humpback whale. Your paso doble was incredible. And I
Harrisburg
love how
Tire
the
and Automotive is a
covered your
full-service auto
blowhole.
center.
Another 10.
It's all coming up on Dancing with the Humpbacks. Don't miss it.
All right, how about Trump yankers?
Coming soon, the most hilarious phone pranks you've ever heard. Former President Trump stars in Trump Yankers.
Stock Hardware, Nick speaking.
You've got to help me. My son Barron put super glue inside my red Make America Great Again hat, and now I can't take it off.
Well, let me see. I know we've got a solvent for that.
Just kidding. I'd never want to take it off. You just got pranked by Trump.
You'll love these hilarious pranks from the former president.
Thank you for calling Health Food. Yeah, I have a question. All I ever eat is McDonald's, but I want to start eating healthy. Do you sell any healthy McDonald's?
You know, that is a good question.
Or should I stick to eating Big Macs for every meal?
No, because it is a super high fat content.
So does your mother. You got Trump pranked.
It's Trump Yankers, coming soon.
House Speaker Derby.
And they're off in the Speaker Derby, the race to become the next House Speaker. We've got Jack Bergman leading the pack. Byron Donalds from Florida at dead last. And Kevin Hearn is on the outside. Hearn on the outside, gaining the leader. But he can't seem to get past Mike Johnson from Louisiana. Johnson and Hearn. And now who's picking up speed? It's neck and neck. And we're in the home stretch. Four-way tie between Dan Muser and Gary Palmer and Austin Scott and Pete Sessions, none of whom I've ever heard of. And it's a 9-way tie. We'll be back tomorrow for yet another Speaker Derby with 9 totally different candidates.
And finally, Smocktober.
All month long at the supply store. Are you tired of spilling stuff on your shirt? Get a smock. It's Smocktober. Hang on a second. I'm calling Barbara down in HR. Hi, Barbara. I can't do this anymore. Can you prepare the paperwork so I can come down and sign it and get the hell out of here? Great. Yeah, Smocktober. I know. They're not even trying anymore. Okay, see you soon. Bye. Anyway, Smocktober at the supply store. All month long.
Thank you very much. It is 6:36. Time for us to kick it with Kenneth Riley. We're going to kick it with the Rolling Stones because Bill Wyman used to be the bass player with the Rolling Stones, is now 87 years old. This is called I Can't Get No Satisfaction. We celebrate Bill Wyman's 87th birthday, kicking it with Kenneth. Rolling Stones, I Can't Get No Satisfaction, as we kicked it with Kenneth Riley, celebrated bassist Bill Wyman's 87th birthday. So, happy birthday to Bill Wyman. Now, here's a scary stat for Halloween. 46% of all pumpkin-related knife injuries will happen this week. The study found there are about 2,000 a year in the U.S. That's just what people end up in the ER. 84% of them happen in October. November is next at 11%. Experts say even adults should really be using those orange pumpkin carving knives. They're a lot safer than a real knife. For kids under 10, think about painting pumpkins instead, or you may want to do the carving for them. Now, here are a few more stats for you to keep you safe. Teenagers and preteens are the most likely to cut themselves. 32% of injuries involve kids between 10 and 19 years old. Kids under 10 are next at 20%. The last 3 days leading up to Halloween will see the most injuries. There's always a spike on weekends and the night before Halloween. So that's this coming Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Your thumb and index finger are the digits you're most likely to cut. Around 60% of pumpkin carving injuries involve those two digits. So be very careful carving a pumpkin. Your thumb and your index finger. Keep an eye on them. And keep an eye on this. We're going to carve out some more great information by our locally owned businesses for you. We'll have your weather forecast and your health report just for you right here on WHBN AM and FM at 642.
Harrisburg Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto center providing a wide range of tire and auto care services. They provide customers with tires of all brands and sizes. Harrisburg Tire and Automotive can accommodate vehicles from small cars to dually trucks. They offer a lot of auto maintenance services, including brakes, front-end work, alignments, engine repairs, computer diagnostics, tune-ups, oil changes, and so much more. North College Street next to Napa. Give them a call, 734-4560. 734-4563 Harrisburg Tire.
It's here. It's new. Filled with the wide selection of vehicles for you. 7 acres of pre-owned elite inventory. Still the largest deal maker around. So come on down to Nicholsville off US 27 to Vince Drive. Then you've arrived at the new Buy with confidence, straight from the factory. Take a virtual tour at BriarHatFieldUsedCarFactory.com.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here, Bolts to Go now has Rock to Go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs, from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Call 859-715-7575. They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
Discover, this is Danny.
Hi, it's Jen Coolidge. I just want to thank you for making me feel so special. I earned cash back on debit for my dinner party groceries.
That's great, but with Discover Cashback Debit, we give everyone cash back on everyday purchases. Anything else I can help you with?
Are you hungry? Because everyone left after the asparagus sorbet.
Introducing Discover Cashback Debit, a checking account with cash back. It pays to Discover. Eligibility in terms of discover.com/cashback debit. Discover Bank, member FDIC.
Hey, if you're thinking about getting the latest iPhone, check this out. With Boost Infinite, you get the latest iPhone every year and unlimited wireless for just $60 a month. Yeah, you get the new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium. Then again, next year you get the latest iPhone. Every year. Boost Infinite. Infinitely better. To learn more, pick up your phone, dial #250 and say Boost Infinite. That's #250 and say Boost Infinite. Terms apply. After 30 gigabytes, service may be slow. Receive a comparable iPhone model each year with an acceptable trade-in every year. Requires credit qualification and 36-month phone financing agreement. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from this station's network.
The Hometown Radio Network sports broadcast schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. High school football Friday night. Boyle County at Frederick Douglass on C105. Danville hosting Town on 103.9 FM WHIR. Mercer County host Lincoln County on 99.5 FM WHBN. And Garrett County at Harrison County online at hometownlive.net. All those games kick off at 7:30 on Saturday. UK hosts Tennessee, 7 o'clock kickoff, 5 o'clock pregame on Z105.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Horn Home Supply, a trusted name for quality service and a fair price for over 40 years. See Matt Horn at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, South College Street.
Mostly sunny today, high of 76. Mostly cloudy tonight, low of 50. Mostly sunny tomorrow, high of 76. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, low of 54. Partly sunny on Thursday, high of 75. Currently, we have clear skies, 51 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:45.
Experts are warning about a challenging respiratory virus season, and they strongly recommend getting vaccinated. A CDC forecast says there could be as many as 25 new weekly hospitalizations for every 100,000 people in the U.S. The CDC suggests this season will be similar to last year, which had hospitals more full than at any other point in the pandemic. Artificial intelligence apparently can detect diabetes just by listening to you talk for 10 seconds. That's according to a new study by Click Labs out of New York City. Scientists analyzed more than 18,000 recordings and found 14 acoustic features of differences between non-diabetic and type 2 diabetic individuals. Click Labs research scientist and author of the study, J.C. Kaufman, said the research could transform how the medical community screens for diabetes. Health updates, Sarah Lee Kessler, NBC News Radio.
Put the headset on. Listen to my puppet. Weekday morning, 6 to 10, WHBN.
Loving you. My life is so much richer. You've given me so much to live for. And I never really lived before loving you.
And for loving you, my faith is a little stronger. For a world that could give you to me couldn't be as bad as it's made out to be. There was good there I just could never see before loving you. And for needing you, I feel a whole lot stronger. For there's a strength that comes from knowing you need to give of yourself. And darling, I gave so much of myself loving you.
And now I'm losing you. And I'm a sadder, lonelier man than I ever thought any man could be. But even in my loneliness, even as I walk the haunting trail of memory, even for all the pain that I'm feeling right now, never once will I ever regret having had the chance of loving you.
Country and more.
WHBN. Hello, baby. Yeah, this is the Big Papa speaking. Oh, you sweet thing. Do I want? Will I want? Oh, baby, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down, wiggle in the walk and a wiggle in the talk. Make the world go round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose, like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like. What's that, baby? But, oh, honey. But, oh, baby, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Lord, make the world go round, round, round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose, like a girl. Oh, baby, that's the one I like. What's that, honey? Pick you up at 8. and don't be late. But baby, I ain't got no money, honey. Oh, all right, honey, you know what I like. Chantilly lace had a pretty face, ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Lord, made the world go round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl that make me act so funny. Make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose. Like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like.
The Big Bopper, a.k.a. J.P. Richardson, born on this date in 1930, expired 1959 in that plane crash that also took the life of Buddy Holly and Richie Valens in 1959. He was known as the Big Bopper. And before that, we heard from Bill Anderson, Whispering Bill, and Jan Howard, For Loving You. Heard them both right here on WHBN AM and FM. It is 6:52.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries. Say what? A steak and shake burger and fries. Say what? Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Say who? Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake burger and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
This is your season to save on our incredible selection of new Kias from Cartown Kia.
It's your choice, the new 2023 Kia Sportage or the new 2023 Kia Sorento. Just $349 down and $349 per month.
Unmatched design, performance, and savings all in one at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Sportage, 2318 to its signing, 2023 Kia Sorento, 2556 to its signing, $349 down, $349 per month, 36-month lease, 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, license, doc, and acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to deal. Price may not include dealer and options. See dealer for details. Offer expires October 31st, 2023.
Are you sitting on a treasure trove of gold and silver jewelry and coins? It's time to turn those forgotten pieces into cold, hard cash. This is Lauren. Visit B&L Jewelers, your trusted neighborhood jewelry experts. We're here to make your dreams shine brighter. Sell your unwanted gold and silver jewelry, coins with confidence. We offer cash on the spot with competitive prices and a quick, hassle-free process.
I got top dollar for my coins. Thanks to B&L Jewelers, I'm turning my old valuables into something new.
I couldn't believe how easy it was to sell my old jewelry. B&L Jewelers made it simple and rewarding. At B&L Jewelers, we pride ourselves on our integrity and professionalism. We've been serving our community for 16 years, earning trust, one customer at a time. Don't wait. Visit B&L Jewelers today at Danville Manor Shopping Center or give us a call at 859-238-0476. Discover the hidden value in your jewelry box. B&L Jewelers, where your treasures find a new home. Transform your gold and silver into cash today.
The best football teams always get the call right, and you need to make the right call before you excavate. If you don't and you damage a natural gas line, the Kentucky Public Service Commission will investigate, and you could be fined up to $1,250. So make the right call. Put safety first. Call 811 before you dig. This message brought to you by the Kentucky Public Service Commission.
Hello, everybody. This is country music artist, star Alex Miller. I love my country music, and you'll love the country music radio Rick spins weekday mornings 6 till 10 a.m. on FM 99.5 WHBN, The Rooster.
I'm talking foolish. You've heard that I'm wild and I'm free. You may wonder how I can promise you now, this love that I feel for you always will be. Well, you're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, this love that I give is gonna be yours until the day that I die. Oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men, if you wonder how long I'll be faithful, say time takes its toll on the body, makes the young girl's brown hair turn gray. But honey, I don't care, I ain't in love with your hair. And if it all fell out, well, I'd love you anyway. They say time can play tricks on memory, make people forget things they knew. Well, it's easy to see, it's happening to me. I've already forgotten every woman but you. Oh, darling, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, but just listen to how this song ends. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever.
Amen.
Amen.
My request, Randy Travis, forever and ever, amen. 6:58, you're getting it on WHBN, AM and FM. This seems like a no-brainer, but maybe not. Would you be willing to give up exercise for 2 years to be totally debt-free? Someone polled 1,000 Americans and most said no. 52% of us would not be willing to give up exercise for 2 years if it wiped out all our debt. Here are 10 other things how many of us would be willing to give up. Your car for a year, 30% would do it to be debt-free. Your phone for a year, 22% would ditch their phone. Your pet for a year, only 12% would do it. What are you going to do with them if you do that? Let's see. No relations with your partner, 56% would abstain. Alcohol for 2 years, 73% said sure. No traveling for 2 years, 70% would stay home. No streaming for 2 years, 59% said sure. So we'd rather give up Netflix than exercise. Amazon for life, 42% would give it up to reset their debt. Social media for life, 38% claim they do it. And work 365 days in a row without a single day off, 35% of us would do it to be debt-free. That's the only one that might actually leave you debt-free. Well, we're not going to leave you debt-free. We're going to leave some news for you coming up from NBC, your local news, your weather forecast, Steve Bertram's sports report, and a whole lot more just for you for listening to WHBN. The Rooster, your community voice since 1955, FM 99.5, AM 1420, World Wide Web at hometownlive.net, and seen at CKYTV.net. Channel 2, it's 7 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. The war between Israel and Hamas is entering its third week. Trey Thomas with more.
This comes as the White House is asking Israel to hold back on a ground invasion of Gaza as it attempts to free hostages being held by the Palestinian militant group. National Security Council spokesperson John Kirby.
It is literally an hour-by-hour effort here at the White House and at the State Department to find out where these folks are and to try to make the effort to get them out and get them back.
Hamas released 2 more hostages Monday on what they called humanitarian grounds.
The U.S. House of Representatives is hearing from 8 candidates for Speaker as the race enters a third week. Mark Mayfield with more.
A speaker forum was held Monday night to hear from those who filed to run with an internal election on Tuesday. Pennsylvania Representative Dan Muser dropped out Monday night. Vice Chairman of the House GOP Conference Mike Johnson said it may be a long day when asked by reporters how things may shake out on Tuesday. I'm Mark Mayfield.
Former President Donald Trump and his former attorney Michael Cohen are both expected in a Manhattan courtroom today in Trump's civil fraud trial. Cohen, who is Trump's longtime attorney before their relationship turned bitter, is expected to testify against Trump. Cohen has already accused Trump of falsifying property values in his real estate company and is expected to testify that nothing happened at the Trump Organization without the boss approving it. President Biden will host the Prime Minister of Australia at the White House today for an official state visit. Brian Shook with more.
The White House says the visit will underscore the deep and enduring alliance between the two countries. The leaders are expected to discuss cooperation on clean energy, critical minerals, and defense. This comes as the U.S., Australia, and the U.K. recently entered an agreement to provide Australia with nuclear-powered submarines.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Kentucky is a special place. I see it everywhere I go. I'm Andy Bashir. We've been through a lot these past 4 years, but Kentuckians are the hardest working, most resilient people I know. We've faced down impossible challenges, and we've come out stronger on the other side. I will always show up for Kentucky families because we look out for each other. We're rebuilding homes and whole new neighborhoods from natural disasters because we have a responsibility to our fellow Kentuckian. We're growing our economy at a record pace, creating thousands of new, good-paying jobs. Unemployment has never been lower. And we've cut the income tax by 10% in a fiscally responsible way. There's still work to do. That's why my education plan includes well-deserved and necessary raises for our public school teachers. We've turned the corner, and we're moving forward. Let's keep it going. I'm Andy Bashir, and I approve this message.
New developments in the 2002 sniper shootings that terrorized the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. Lee Boyd Malvo appeared in a Maryland court yesterday by video. The hearing was about his resentencing and how he'll be transferred from a Virginia prison to one in Montgomery County, Maryland. The 38-year-old was 17 when the attacks left 10 people dead in a span of just over 3 weeks. Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell says he's completely recovered from health issues that led him to freeze while taking questions from reporters several times. Lisa Taylor with more.
McConnell said he's in good shape and is back on the job during an interview on CBS's Face the Nation. McConnell froze up while taking questions from reporters on Capitol Hill and in a separate incident in his home state of Kentucky. The episodes happened after McConnell suffered a concussion from a fall during a dinner in March. Doctors ruled out a stroke or seizure. I'm Lisa Taylor.
The Colorado Springs LGBTQ plus nightclub Club Q is going to reopen at a new location away from where the mass shooting tragedy happened almost a year ago. Owner Matt Haynes says a permanent tribute will be created at the old location instead.
An integral part of Club Q rebuilding is a tribute, and it's a tribute to those that we lost and a tribute to those that were injured, and also to an entire community that was impacted.
Club Q management revealed it is changing course in a press release last night. The previous discussion was to reopen the club at its old location in the near future. If you live in New York City and have a mouse in your house, scientists at Drexel University want to see it. Lisa G. with more.
The scientists at Drexel are doing a study on how living in an urban environment might have changed the evolution of mice. They'll also be looking at a mouse's DNA and body type to compare how their metabolisms might be different than country mice.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Michael. It is 7:05. You're getting it on WHBN, AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Time for your local news with Joe. Brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford, Lincoln Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
Hometown Radio Network Information Update. A Danville man was arrested after police say that he exposed himself to a Starbucks employee. It happened Sunday night around 7 o'clock when Danville police received a call of suspicious behavior at the Danville Dollar Tree. They say a witness observed an adult male that appeared to be in his mid-20s approach a teenage female, later reported to be 13 years old, and asked for her number. The reporting party was able to provide police with the video, as well as the subject's vehicle and license plate number. Soon thereafter, officers responded to Starbucks for an indecent exposure call. There, a female employee said a man came through the drive-thru and exposed himself to that employee. Officers were able to identify that suspect as the same person from the earlier incident, 24-year-old Brandon Duncan, who was arrested and lodged in the Boyle County Jail. Waynesburg Elementary School is in the process of selecting their next principal, and they're asking for their stakeholders' help. On the Lincoln County Schools website, a survey has been posted asking Waynesburg Elementary School stakeholders their thoughts and opinions on what qualities they'd like to see the next principal of Waynesburg have. The information in that survey will remain confidential amongst the hiring committee. You can find the survey online at lincoln.kyschools.us. That's lincoln.kyschools.us. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
It's all about you and Stuart Powell.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford, where we make it easy to do business with us. Our team is dedicated to providing you with a hassle-free experience from start to finish. Whether you're in the market for a new vehicle or need to get your current vehicle serviced, we have you covered. Stop by and see how easy we make it at 225 South Danville Bypass here in Danville, or anytime at www.stuartpowellford.com.
Stuart Powell, Ford Lincoln Mazda.
This morning's local news was a service of Stuart Powell Ford Lincoln Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
Lawson's Tractor 2, your local Kubota equipment dealer, wants to help you deliver a job done right. That's why they want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving daily. You have work to do. They have the reliability and durability and versatile lineup to help you do it all. Visit Lawson's Tractor 2 today for all your equipment needs. Lawson's Tractor 2, 4 miles south of Danville on Highway 127, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Lawson's Tractor 2.
Hey, Joe, did you know Big Deals has got something new?
Where can I save money now, Radio Rick?
We've got the Anderson Lifestyle Boutique in Danville. Buy a $50 gift certificate for a Big Deals price of just $35.
Sounds awesome. What do they have?
They offer jewelry, apparel, gifts, and home decor. They do embroidery and monogramming. Come and see their selection of comfortable jeans, heavy canvas bags, lamps, art, scratch-made soap sets, natural soy candles. Find the perfect curtains, blinds, and shutters for your home.
Sounds great. I know where I can get my wife a gift and save money. Please don't tell her.
It's up to me. Joe, you like to eat, don't you?
You bet. You bet.
Save money to Big Money to Pizza Company in Danville. Another new way to save.
I'd love to have some of their 3-cheese mac and cheese pizza.
Well, get over to HometownLive.net and save on Big Pizza with a $10 gift certificate for $7.
I'm on it. Pizza tonight at Mathis House.
You too can save with more big deals at HometownLive.net. Lots of discounts like Bread of Life, Sweets by Cindy, O'Charlie's, Applebee's, the Old Bus Station, and A&L Accessories.
This WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Our goal is and always will be to provide the best value in funeral service available. Exceptional care from a trusted family name, Ransdell Funeral Chapel.
Thank you, Sonny. It's going to be mostly sunny Ransdell today with a high of 76. Mostly cloudy tonight, low of 50. Mostly sunny Ransdell tomorrow with a high of 76. Mostly cloudy tomorrow night with a low of 54. Partly sunny on Thursday, high of 75. Partly sunny on Friday, high of 76. Scattered showers mainly after 8 a.m. on Saturday. Partly sunny, high of 78. Scattered showers Sunday. Partly sunny, high of 76. And scattered showers again on Monday. Partly sunny, high of 67. Right now, under clear skies, we have 51 degrees in Harrisburg. They're coming up on 7:10. Good Tuesday morning to you. This is the 24th day of October. Radio Rick, thank you so much for making us a part of your Tuesday morning on WHBN AM and FM, HometownLive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, song requests can all be done at 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That number works if you want to register somebody for the DQ ice cream cake giveaway. We're doing another one Friday morning before 10 o'clock for those having a birthday or anniversary. Between the 21st and the 27th, we have Billy Popcorn Dean and Alice Wheeler signed up to win the DQ ice cream cake. Now, birthdays for today. We have Alice Wheeler, Josh Lucas, Matt Chandler, Jerry Houck, JMS Lambert.
Hey, y'all, this is Neil McCoy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Neil. We appreciate that so much. All right, kids, I'm giving you the answers. There's 5 things today is. For the second time, all you have to do is give me one of the 5 after the 7:30 weather forecast. We'll have KNN News, your local news, and then the weather forecast. Be the first in if you're not won this month. You win once a month and pick up your winning within 30 days. The only rules we got, all right? So make that very simple and easy for you. Are you ready to find out what today is? Let's do it. 40-hour work week day, National Good and Plenty Day, Take Back Your Time Day, Food Day, United Nations Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Now, here is your life hack. Need to remember an item in the morning? Put a picture of it as a background on your phone. Your positive thought says, what may look like a small act of courage is courage nevertheless. The important thing is to be willing to take a step forward. And we take a step forward by telling you we have Steve Bertram's Sports Report right around the corner. We will have the Rooster Local Talent Showcase coming up. 7:35. DQ today is quiz. 7:45. The good news from Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance. 7:50. We should be hearing from Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive. Cantor Matthew. After the 8 o'clock news, we will talk to our head football coach, Craig East of the mighty Mercer County Titans. We will have James the Gardener popping in, Amanda Mace Bledsoe, our state senator, about 8:20. 8:45, random facts from David Hopewell. After the 9 o'clock news, should be hearing from Breeze with the Harrodsburg Police Department on their Halloween bash that's coming up this Saturday night. All right, the Harrodsburg Police Department, tell you more about that coming up. Then after the 9:30 news, FFA news from their auction. They had their first night last night. You heard it right here on WHBN. Second night tonight, 6 till 8, and then they got another one on Thursday night. So that's the way it is, kids. Sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air. We will get to Friday morning together, light that fuse, and start another weekend together.
Back to work again. There's no more fun. Staying out all night and sleeping late was nice. I'm left with us. Back to work was. I'll cry 'cause it's Tuesday. Long weekends are far too few. I return to my old work days. Long weekend, I miss you.
This Steve Bertram Sports Report is a service of Stuart Powell Ford Lincoln Mazda on the Danville Bypass and online at stuartpowell.com.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda here in Danville, where we make it easy to do business with us. I want to let you know that we are now offering free pickup and delivery in our quick lane within 20 miles of Danville. Give us a call at 859-238-1190. We will schedule your vehicle for pickup, perform the service requested, and return it to you.
Come to Stuart Powell. We can do business. Stuart Powell. Ford Lincoln Mazda.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. In baseball yesterday in the ALCS, Texas eliminated defending world champion Houston 11-4. The Rangers scored 3 times in the first inning and added 4 in the fourth. Right fielder Adolis Garcia homered twice and drove in 5 runs for the winners and was named the MVP of the series, where the visiting team won every game. The NLCS is headed to Game 7 tonight after Arizona shut down the Phillies in Philadelphia 5-1. It was the Phils' first home loss in 7 postseason games this year. Game 7 starters tonight will be former Bellarmine right-hander Brandon Pfaadt for the Diamondbacks against Ranger Suarez for the Phillies. Kentucky football takes on number 21 Tennessee this Saturday night at Kroger Field. The Wildcats are coming off a bye week, off a pair of SEC losses, while the Vols fell to then number 11 Alabama 34-20. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock Saturday night for UK versus UT on Z105. Georgia remains number one in the AP College Football Top 25. The Bulldogs are followed by Michigan, Ohio State, Florida State, and Washington. Louisville comes in at number 18, while Kentucky is unranked. Louisville will host number 20 Duke Saturday. The Boyle County girls soccer team's getting ready for its first trip to the state semifinals Thursday. Boyle meets Bethlehem at 4 o'clock at Lafayette Thursday. Sacred Heart plays Notre Dame in the second semifinal at 7:30. The championship is set for Saturday. In the 12th Region Volleyball Tournament last night, West Jessamine topped Garrett County in 3 sets. The Lady Lions finished the year at 18-15. Tonight at Somerset Christian, Boyle County plays Trinity Christian at 7:30. Somerset Christian faces Somerset at 6. In the NFL Monday night game, Minnesota beat San Francisco 22-17. Vikings improved to 3-4, while the 49ers dropped to 5-2. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
Hey, Joe, did you know Big Deals has got something new?
Where can I save money now, Radio Rick?
We've got the Anderson Lifestyle Boutique in Danville. Buy a $50 gift certificate for a Big Deals price of just $35.
Sounds awesome. What do they have?
They offer jewelry, apparel, gifts, and home decor. They do embroidery and monogramming. Come and see the selection of comfortable jeans, heavy canvas bags, lamps, art, scratch-made soap scents, natural soy candles. Find the perfect curtains, blinds, and shutters for your home.
Sounds great. I know where I can get my wife a gift and save money. Please don't tell her.
Joe, you like to eat, don't you?
You bet.
Save money at the Big City Pizza Company in Danville. Another new way to save.
I'd love to have some of their 3-cheese mac and cheese pizza.
Well, get over to hometownlive.net and save on Big City Pizza with a $10 gift certificate for just $7.
I'm on it. Pizza night tonight at Mathis House.
You, too, can save with more big deals at hometownlive.net. Lots of discounts like Bread of Life, Sweets by Cindy, O'Charlie's, Applebee's, the Old Bus Station, and A&L Accessories.
The opportunities are endless at DQ Grill and Chill of Harrisburg. Don't believe me? Well, maybe you want a cheeseburger. Maybe you want a chicken sandwich. Maybe you want a fish sandwich, a country ham sandwich, a pulled pork barbecue sandwich. As a side, maybe you want fries, onion rings, cheese curds, chili cheese fries, queso bacon fries. For dessert, maybe you want mousse, a banana split, a blizzard, a milkshake, a cupcake, or a frappe. Whatever you like, customize your meal your way at DQ Grill and Chill of Harrisburg.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Find new roads at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Hi, I'm John Welsh. Lease a new 23 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LT 4x4 for only $389 per month for 24 months. $59.01 plus first payment and taxes due at signing. 10,000 miles per year. Stock 23424. Must be GM Lease Loyalty. Bob Allen Chevrolet on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at boballenmotormall.com.
You're invited to discover the incredible career opportunities awaiting you during our open house Thursday, October 26th from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. in Nicholasville at Amcor. Starting pay is $19.15 per hour up to $24 per hour, with great benefits that start first day of employment and working 12-hour shifts. Apply now at amcor.com/careers. That's amcor.com/careers. See you at the open house Thursday, October 26th, 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. at 801 Memorial Drive, Nicholasville. Amcor is the global packaging solutions leader.
Need a change of scenery? Check out Kentucky State Parks. With 45 parks to choose from, there are limitless options. Each park has its own unique features, landscape and resorts, restaurants, campgrounds, and some of the best golf courses around. Pick one that fits your lifestyle and your family. Explore Kentucky Parks. Enjoy fun outdoor adventure without the long lines of many destinations. Book now at parks.ky.gov.
This is Earl Matsu reporting that the next Mercer County Drug Take-Back Day will be held on Saturday, October 28th from 8 a.m. to noon at the Mercer County Fiscal Court Building, 207 West Lexington Street. Drug Take-Back Days provide a safe, convenient, and responsible means for disposing of prescription and non-prescription drugs, while also educating the general public about the potential for abuse of medical. See you Saturday, October 28th. Thank you.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
I love these short and sweet forecasts. Mostly sunny today, high of 76. Mostly cloudy tonight, low of 50. Mostly sunny tomorrow, high of 76. Mostly cloudy tomorrow night, low of 54. Partly sunny on Thursday, high of 75. Right now, under clear skies, we have 51 degrees in Harrisburg at 721.5. Good morning, Larry.
Good morning. I'm Larry Sanders. Welcome to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. A special thank you to our sponsor, Darren Ransel at the Barbershop in Harrodsburg next to Minute Mart. Today's Bluegrass Tuesday, we're going to visit with a group called No Tools Loaned. They're from Frankfort. They'll be doing Some Old Day.
The Barbershop by Darren Ransdell is a barbershop that offers today's men a haven where they can sit back, relax, and talk sports, politics, or the weather. Located next to Minute Mart on South College Street in Harrodsburg. World-class service begins at the Barbershop in Harrodsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
I've been working out in the rain, tied to the dirty old ball and chain. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some sweet day they'll turn me loose from this dirty old calaboose. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some old day, you'll wait for me and pray. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some sweet day they'll turn me loose from this dirty old calaboose. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Oh, dear mother, I've hurt you so, and I've been cruel to you, I know. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Tell my brother, my sister, and dad, they're the best friends that I've had. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some old day, you'll wait for me and pray. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some sweet day they'll turn me loose from this dirty old calaboose. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some sweet day they'll turn me loose from this dirty old calaboose. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day.
You've been listening to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. It's a service of Darren Ransel's Barbershop next to Minute Mart in Harrodsburg. You can be the next Rooster Local Talent Showcase star by bringing your music to WHBN Studios. I'm Larry Sanders. You're listening to Radio Rick, playing the best in music and keeping everyone informed on what's happening in Harrodsburg and Mercer County. 99.5 FM and 1420 AM. WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster.
Time, but we've had enough and we've drawn the line. Our flag is up since our people went down, and now we're together from the country to town. We live back in the woods, you see, big city problems never bothered me. But now the world has changed and so have I, and America can survive. America will survive. We can plow our fields all day long. We can catch our fish from dusk till dawn. Yeah, we have toughed it out a time or two. These are dark days, but we're gonna pull through. We grow good old tomatoes. We got hometown pride. America can survive. America is gonna survive. 'Cause you can't scare us out. You can't make us run. What we got here is freedom and fun. We save grace. We save man. If you don't like that, we don't give a damn. We came from the West Virginia coal mines, the Rocky Mountains, and the big city skyline. Hey, we can hit back and we're gonna be fine. 'Cause this old country can survive. America can survive.
It's time for the news, all about your neighbors and probably about you. It's your local news, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Monday through Saturday.
Never call me Hank, you call me Hillbilly. My grandpa taught me how to live off the land, and his taught him to be a street smart man. He used to send me pictures of the Broadway lights, and I'd send him some of that homemade scuffling wine. He was lost like so many in the terrible strife, and we're all asking God now, why, oh, why? I read a tooth for a tooth and an eye for an eye. And that's an old slogan we're gonna revive, 'cause America can survive. America will survive. 'Cause you can't scare us out, you can't make a run. We're the boys and girls that have freedom and fun. We save grace, we save man. If they don't like that, we give less than a damn. We're from North California and South Alabama, and all they've done is unite the whole land. There's no more Yankees and rebels this time, but one united people that stand behind. America can survive. America will survive. America can survive. America is gonna survive.
Hank Williams Jr. America will survive, and we're going to survive another news break right here from KNN 730.
This is the Kentucky News Network. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear and his opponent, Republican Daniel Cameron, squaring off in Louisville last night. One of the areas addressed on the debate stage, what are the candidates going to do about recruiting and retaining public school teachers? Governor Beshear.
My Education First plan would provide an 11% across-the-board raise to every public school employee. That would move us from 44th in starting teacher pay to the mid-20s, 40th in average teacher pay to the mid-20s. But it would also make sure we had enough bus drivers, counselors, custodians, cafeteria workers. All of those public school employees deserve better than what we're getting them right now.
The challenger Cameron's response.
Andy Beshear shut down our schools for nearly 2 years, and we've got significant
significant learning loss because of it. Nearly 50% of our kids cannot read at grade level. Roughly 29% can do science at grade level. Again, we need leadership in this state that is going to address and lean into the education issue. That's what the Cameron Catch-Up Plan does.
Audio courtesy WLKY TV. The Sheriff's Office in Nelson County is trying to find 33-year-old Daniel Menendez for allegedly stabbing a woman last Thursday at a home on Camp Branch Road. The victim survived. She told police she locked herself in a bedroom after she was attacked. Numbers in on sports wagering throughout the Commonwealth, which started in early September. Nearly $250 million has been wagered, most of it through mobile devices. Governor Beshear calling that a strong number. A memorial sign now marks the site where 9...
This is the Kentucky News Network. It's time for the news, all about your neighbors and probably about you. It's your local news, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Monday through Saturday.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. A Danville man was arrested after police say that he exposed himself to a Starbucks employee. It happened Sunday night around 7 o'clock when Danville police received a call of suspicious behavior at the Danville Dollar Tree. They say a witness observed an adult male that appeared to be in his mid-20s approach a teenage female, later reported to be 13 years old, and ask for her number. The reporting party was able to provide police with the video as well as the subject's vehicle and license plate number. Soon thereafter, officers responded to Starbucks for an indecent exposure call. There, a female employee said a man came through the drive-thru and exposed himself to that employee. Officers were able to identify that suspect as the same person from the earlier incident, 24-year-old Brandon Duncan, who was arrested and lodged in the Boyle County Jail. Waynesburg Elementary School is in the process of selecting their next principal, and they're asking for their stakeholders' help. On the Lincoln County Schools website, a survey has been posted asking Waynesburg Elementary School stakeholders their thoughts and opinions on what qualities they'd like to see the next principal of Waynesburg have. The information in that survey will remain confidential amongst the hiring committee. You can find the survey online at lincoln.kyschools.us. That's lincoln.kyschools.us. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
Here are the obituaries. Dennis Burrell Devine, age 60 of Harrodsburg, died Thursday. A memorial service will be held at a later date. Ransdell Funeral Chapel is in charge of the arrangements. Nancy Lou Landon Dean, age 91 of Harrodsburg, died Saturday. She was the widow of William Robert Dean Sr. Visitation is Thursday at 10, through the time of the service at 1 o'clock at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. And those are today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
That's the news for today, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Charles and College in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Arnold Family MedSafe Pharmacy, saving you on all your prescription drugs. Located on South College Street, across from Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut Family MedSafe Pharmacy.
It's going to be mostly sunny today with a high of 76. Mostly cloudy tonight, low 50. Mostly sunny tomorrow, high of 76. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy with a low of 54. Partly sunny on Thursday, high of 75. Right now under clear skies, we're holding at 51 degrees in Harrodsburg as we come up 7:36. Good. Tuesday morning to you. It's the 24th day of October. Time to win. The DQ today is quiz, all right? Twice. I've given you the answers. 5 things today is. All I need is one of the 5. Be the first in 734-4321. And today you'll pick up 2 barbecue melts. That's cool. Good stuff. We're happy tastes good from DQ. All right, 734-4321. By request, this is Brandon Lake, meant for good.
What the devil meant for bad, God meant for good. What the devil meant for bad, God meant for good. What the devil meant for bad, God meant for good. What the devil meant for bad, God meant for good. What the devil meant for bad, God meant for good. What the devil meant for bad, God meant for good. He thought he stole it from me. It's become a testimony. He thought he stole it from me. It's become a what the devil meant for bad, God meant for good. What the devil meant for bad, God meant for good. What the devil meant for bad, God meant for good. What the devil meant for bad, God meant for good. What the devil meant for bad, God meant for good. What the devil meant for bad, God meant for good. You thought he stole it from me. Now it's become a testimony. He thought he stole it from me. Now it's become a testimony. All my sorrows turned to dancing. All my pain turned into joy. And all my tears turned into laughter. And all my fear turned to a roar. So praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I can't explain it, but that's what He's done. Now it's become a testimony. That's what He's done. You know it's not he thought he stole it from me. Does.
By request, Brandon Lake, meant for good. And Shirley Doherty, for good, got in first, and she said today was Food Day. That is correct. It's also 40-hour work week day, National Good and Plenty Day, Take Back Your Time Day, United Nations Day. So thank you, Shirley. Thank you all called in. Thank you, Barbara Montgomery, because we could not do this without your generosity. And we'll do it again, same time, same station tomorrow. All right, so let's go ahead and do, let's see, how about this one?
Keep your snails and your burgundy wine. A California red will do me just fine.
I don't want to see.
Nah, I don't want that one. I want, let's see, let's do this one. Juice Newton, how about that? Yeah, I like this better. Hope we will too.
May the spirit of pride burn in every heart. May we live side by side and not be torn apart. May we celebrate the differences of race and creed. Free to express what we believe. Willing to ride what we know is wrong. That's what makes our country strong. Let us live to keep everybody free the way we live. It's up to you, it's up to me. All these troubles and conflicts will someday cease if we can all be keepers of the peace. Some take freedom for granted, while others work to give life to the liberty that we so proudly live. To the guardians of the land, the air and the seas, we thank you, we salute you, the keepers of the peace. Willing to right what we know is wrong, working to keep our country strong. Let us live to keep everybody free the way we live. It's up to you, it's up to me. All these troubles and conflicts will someday cease. We can all be keepers of the peace. Conflicts will someday cease. We can all be keepers of the peace. Let us live to keep everybody free the way we live. It's up to you, it's up to me. All these troubles and conflicts will someday cease. We can all be keepers of the peace. Let us
Juice Newton. It's called Keepers of the Peace. 7:44, 16 minutes in front of 8 o'clock. You're getting on WHBN AM and FM. We've got your tech report, followed by the good news, brought to you by Jamie Dunn's Shelter Insurance.
Meta, the parent company of Instagram, is apologizing after Palestinian users had the word terrorist added to their accounts. One Instagram user wrote Palestinian in English and praise be to God in Arabic, which Instagram translated to praise be to God, Palestinian terrorists are fighting for their freedom. Meta said it fixed the issue. SAG-AFTRA members seeking protections against artificial intelligence, streaming residuals, and better pay, of course, will resume talks with Hollywood studios Tuesday. This weekend marked the 100th day of the actors' strike. Jon Stewart's show on Apple TV Plus is being canceled after just 2 seasons. The problem with Jon Stewart was set to resume filming in the next few weeks, but on Friday it was reported that Apple TV executives decided to part ways with the former Daily Show host due to creative differences and concerns about subject matter. That's your tech report. Trey Thomas, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Trey. We appreciate that so much. Here's the good news. A couple near Boston are using their elaborate Halloween display to raise money for cancer research again. They built a 70-foot-long pirate ship in their front yard this year with fake skeletons on it. It's a nod to the 250th anniversary of the Boston Tea Party. A school bus driver in Texas named Raquel Baker saved a 7-year-old boy who started choking on a quarter. He was screwing around on the bus, and it popped into his mouth. She gave him the Heimlich, and he coughed it up. Security cameras got the whole thing on video. And a 60-pound African spurred tortoise that went missing from its owner's place in Florida in 2020 just turned up over the weekend. Someone spotted her trying to cross a highway. In 3.5 years, she made it about 5 miles. And that's the good news, brought to you by this man right here.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
Hurry up, dude. The game's about to start.
Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a shelter insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV? What? No way, dude.
Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
Pioneer Pawn Shop is Harrodsburg's answer in getting cash fast. See how much cash you can get for your items, whether it's silver, gold, or anything of value. Looking to sell or to get a loan? Pioneer Pawn has the cash for you. When getting a loan, there's no stress. Pioneer Pawn works with you. Top dollar loans. Pioneer Pawn Shop is Harrodsburg's answer in getting cash fast. Visit Pioneer Pawn in Harrodsburg on South College Street, next to Dr. Jennifer Nichols' dentistry office. Come by when you need cash fast at Pioneer Pawn Shop.
My name is Casey Riggs. I'm from Rough River, Kentucky. I've sung all my life, started out in church, of course. From there, I've sung any opportunity I could. I come to Studio G to develop my voice and, most importantly, confidence. I'm now part of a group called the Purple Vibes. We sing in local festivals, shows here at Studio G, and without Studio G, I wouldn't have that opportunity.
Studio G is the performing arts place. To learn more, call 859-734-4394. Studio G, the G stands for growth.
10 deals to Chrysler of Lawrenceburg wants to share with you this holiday joy with 10 deals to Christmas. Every week they're adding a new deal to help put you in the holiday feel. This week, slide on down US 127 to Chrysler of Lawrenceburg and get your grip on. Buy 3, get 1 free on select tires in stock.
10 deals to
Or drive off with the Christmas tree in the 2023 Dodge Ram 1500. You ride out paying $44.9. Check them out at ChryslerofLawrenceburg.com.
Chrysler of Lawrenceburg, 10 deals till Christmas.
The hometown place where all the locals eat is the old bus station in downtown Harrisburg. The fresh veggies and sides, the famous banana soft serve ice cream, all make it a great place to eat with family and friends. Stop in for breakfast or come by for lunch. Be sure to get a Titan burger or a Bulldog burger. And when the weather is nice, enjoy a meal on the outdoor patio. Specials every day. Call ahead for carryout. Located in Harrisburg on South Greenville Street, the old bus station restaurant open Tuesday through Saturday 7 to 2. The old bus station in downtown Harrisburg.
For over 35 years, Hitachi Astemo Americas has developed cutting-edge products and smart technological solutions that support the global automotive industry. With over 1,000 employees located right here in our Harrodsburg facility, our dedicated workforce is the foundation of our sustained success. If you'd like to know more about joining our amazing team, visit us online at careers.hitachi.com. Hitachi Astemo Americas is an equal opportunity employer.
The Hometown Radio Network sports broadcast schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. High school football Friday night, Boyle County at Frederick Douglass on Z105. Danville hosting Bardstown on 103.9 FM WHIR. Mercer County host Lincoln County on 99.5 FM WHBN. And Garrett County and Harrison County online at hometownlive.net. All those games kick off at 7:30 on Saturday. UK hosts Tennessee, 7 o'clock kickoff, 5 o'clock pregame on Z105.
Hello, I'm Adam Hopkins, Security Officer at Farmers National Bank. As your community bank, protecting you and your money is important to us. If you are ever the victim of fraud or suspect a fraud attempt, contact us for advice. We're here to help.
This is Parable's own Alyssa Ray. I got my start on American Idol. You can get your start weekday mornings 6 till 10 with Radio Rick on 99.5 WHBN The Rooster.
That's right. Thank you very much, Alyssa. Let's see if we can catch up with somebody at Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive. Well, they must be busy.
This mailbox is not currently accepting messages.
Okay, we won't leave a message then. All right, let's continue on our track. I'll get it. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Mr. Peters, I can work late tonight.
Dear, is she near? Can she hear what you say?
You're right, Mr. Peters, and I'm leaving right away.
Are you sure she's not listening on the other line?
No, of course not, Mr. Peters. You can call me anytime.
What if she knows just where you go each time you get my call?
Don't worry, Mr. Peters, 'cause my wife don't mind at all.
Please hurry up, dear, 'cause I'm so in love with you.
I know exactly how you feel, 'cause I feel the same way too.
Tell me, dear, how much longer must we live this life?
I don't know, Mr. Peters, but I should be there by 9.
Well, don't be late. I can't wait to be with you once more.
Don't worry, Mr. Peters, I'm just heading for the door. Well, yes, Mr. Peters, I'm just heading for the door.
Country and more. WHBN.
In North Carolina, way back in the hills, lived my pappy, and he had him still. He brewed white lightning till the sun went down, and then he fill him a jug, pass it around, body, body, please, and my pappy's going squeezing. Call white lightning, team, and revenue is too. Searching for the police, but I made his brew. They were looking from the booking, but my pappy kept on cooking. White lightning. I asked my pappy why I called it brew. White lightning stood a Mountain Dew. I took one sip, and then I knew as my eyes pulled down and my face turned blue. Body, body, please, and my pappy's going squealing. Called white lightning, team, and revenue is too. Searching for the police where I made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept on cooking. White lightning. A city slicker came and it said I'm mighty tough. I think I want to taste that powerful stuff. Took one slug, drank it right down, and I heard him a moaning as he hit the ground. Mighty, mighty please, and your pappy's going squeezing. It's called white lightning, team, and revenue is too. Searching for the place where I made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept on cooking. Yeah. White lightning. A team and revenue is too. Searching for the place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, when my pappy kept on cooking. White lightning.
J.P. Richardson, a.k.a. the Big Bopper. That's called White Lightning. J.P. Richardson, the Big Bopper, was born on this date in 1930, expired in 1959 in that terrible plane crash with Buddy Holly and Richie Valens. It is coming up at 7:56. Hey, at DQ, you know what they got the rest of the month? Ultimate Burgers is just $3.99. Combo it up for just $6.99. Get a half order of biscuits and gravy, just $1.99. Country ham sandwich, $3.99 at DQ, where happy tastes good. George Jones and Melba Montgomery.
We said our goodbyes long ago, never thinking we'd miss each other so. All the memories we can't leave behind.
Tell you what, we're going to go ahead and table that song for a minute because we have Harrisburg Tire and Automotive. Would you enter and sign in, please?
It's Matthew. Sorry,
hey,
last week.
Matthew, how are you?
Hey, if I was doing any better, I wouldn't be able to stand it. How about you?
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you now. If I was any better, we wouldn't want two of me, that's for sure. One's enough.
Man. Barely handle one.
That's right. What's rolling over at Harrisburg Tire and Automotive, as if I didn't know?
Tires going on for the upcoming snow season.
Yes.
A lot of tires, a lot of brake checks, a lot of making sure the heat is working.
Yep. Good time to get that car before you all get real busy and we get a real cold snap. Get everything checked out. You know, get the hoses, get the belts, get that stuff, because if you got your family and that car breaks down somewhere, it's never convenient.
Never, ever convenient. It never happens in your driveway.
No, not usually. Or if it is, then you're late for work.
Yeah,
that happens.
Not too bad. It's better than being stuck on the side of the highway.
Yeah.
In the cold.
All right, Matthew, let me ask you something. Now, I know the tire pressures vary. When it gets colder, they drop a little bit. What is the best time to check your tire pressures as we start getting into the cold seasons? And, where should we put them?
It might sound a little bit redundant, but usually the best time is to check in the morning. You want to make sure that your cold pressure is somewhat close to the door, what it reads on the door, or what it says on the tire. So if your cold pressure is 43, 33, something like that, you probably want to make sure it's filled up to that. Now, they will fluctuate. In extreme cases, 5 to 10 pounds a day, depending on how warm it gets and how cold it is in the morning. But I would usually check in the morning. Now, they will warm up a little bit, but the colder it gets, the more air you're going to lose quicker.
Okay, a good rule of thumb. Yeah, good stuff. That's why we come to the experts there. Harrisburg Tire and Automotive, tires, engine repair, diagnostics, AC service, tune-ups, suspension, alignments, brakes, road service available. And you make house calls, just like the old doctors used to.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Again, at the house or on the farm, either one. Or at work. There's nothing worse than...
on the side of the road if you need.
Yeah. When something goes... It never is very convenient, doesn't seem like.
No.
All right. Matthew, what's your phone number? Tell us your location.
Location 1054 North College Street, down next to Napa, across from Southern States, and phone number is 859-734-4563, and we're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30.
Read my mind. I was going to ask that next. Matthew, hey, thank you. Have a good week, and we'll talk again soon.
You too, brother.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That's Matthew at Harrisburg Tire and Automotive. You heard him right here on WHBN Harrisburg, the Rooster. Your community voice since 1955, FM 99.5, AM 1420. World Wide Web at hometownlive.net. You're home for big deals, big savings. Go to hometownlive.net, click on big deals on goods and services you need and want. Save 20, 30, up to 50%. We're also seen at CKYTV.net, Channel 2. It's 8 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. 2 more hostages have been freed by the Palestinian militant group Hamas. Hamas said Monday's release of 2 elderly Israeli women was based on humanitarian grounds, but Israeli officials say it was only an attempt to delay a possible ground invasion. NBC chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel in Israel says one of the women spoke to reporters about her treatment by Hamas.
They chose not to discuss politics with her. She even shook their hands when she left, not because she liked them or enjoyed this experience, of course not, but because they treated her decently.
Israeli officials report Hamas is still holding more than 200 people as fighting between the two sides continues. U.S. forces will be postured appropriately in the Middle East over concerns the war between Israel and Hamas could escalate into a wider conflict.
We know Iran continues to support Hamas and Hezbollah. Then in some cases actively facilitating these attacks and spurring on others who may want to exploit the conflict for their own good.
National Security Council spokesperson John Kirby says there's been an uptick of rocket and drone attacks by Iranian-backed proxy groups against military bases housing U.S. personnel in Iraq and Syria. The Pentagon plans to send more air defenses to U.S. air bases in the region. The House is hearing from 8 candidates for Speaker as the race enters a third week. Mark Mayfield with more.
A speaker forum was held Monday night to hear from those who filed to run with an internal election on Tuesday. Pennsylvania Representative Dan User dropped out Monday night. Vice Chairman of the House GOP Conference Mike Johnson said it may be a long day when asked by reporters how things may shake out on Tuesday.
New developments in the 2002 sniper shootings that terrorized the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. Lee Boyd Malvo appeared in Maryland court yesterday by video. The hearing was about his resentencing and how he'll be transferred from a Virginia prison to Montgomery County, Maryland. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Kentucky is a special place. I see it everywhere I go. I'm Andy Bashir. We've been through a lot these past 4 years, but Kentuckians are the hardest working, most resilient people I know. We've faced down impossible challenges, and we've come out stronger on the other side. I will always show up for Kentucky families because we look out for each other. We're rebuilding homes and whole new neighborhoods from natural disasters because we have a responsibility to our fellow Kentuckians. We're growing our economy at a record pace, creating thousands of new, good-paying jobs. Unemployment has never been lower. And we've cut the income tax by 10% in a fiscally responsible way. There's still work to do. That's why my education plan includes well-deserved and necessary raises for our public school teachers. We've turned the corner, and we're moving forward. Let's keep it going. I'm Andy Bashir, and I approve this message. Paid for by Andy Bashir for Governor.
New developments in the 2002 sniper shootings that terrorized the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. Lee Boyd Malvo appeared in a Maryland court yesterday by video. The hearing was about his resentencing and how he'll be transferred from a Virginia prison to one in Montgomery County, Maryland. The 38-year-old was 17 when the attacks left 10 people dead in a span of just over 3 weeks. Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell says he's completely recovered from health issues that led him to freeze while taking questions from reporters several times. Lisa Taylor with more.
McConnell said he's in good shape and is back on the job during an interview on CBS's Face the Nation. McConnell froze up while taking questions from reporters on Capitol Hill and in a separate incident in his home state of Kentucky. The episodes happened after McConnell suffered a concussion from a fall during a dinner in March. Doctors ruled out a stroke or seizure. I'm Lisa Taylor.
The Colorado Springs LGBTQ plus nightclub Club Q is going to reopen at a new location away from where the mass shooting tragedy happened almost a year ago. Owner Matt Haynes says a permanent tribute will be created at the old location instead.
An integral part of Club Q rebuilding is a tribute, and it's a tribute to those that we lost and a tribute to those that were injured, and also to an entire community that was impacted.
Club Q management revealed it is changing course in a press release last night. The previous discussion was to reopen the club at its old location in the near future. If you live in New York City and have a mouse in your house, scientists at Drexel University want to see it. Lisa G. with more.
The scientists at Drexel are doing a study on how living in an urban environment might have changed the evolution of mice. They'll also be looking at a mouse's DNA and body type to compare how their metabolisms might be different than country mice.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. A Garrett County bridge now has an official name. The Garrett County Central Records report into the previously unnamed bridge on US 52 has now been named after James Herring, the man who was responsible for its construction. A local resident told the Fiscal Corps that Herring built that bridge in 1874 as a way to make a shortcut to Danville and significantly altered the route and transportation to Danville in the process. Garrett and Lincoln County residents will have their annual Household Hazardous Waste Day event this Saturday. Garrett County residents are invited to take advantage of the event, which allows residents to dispose of household hazards they typically wouldn't be able to throw away in their normal trash container. Things like antifreeze, bleach, and other household hazardous chemicals. The event will take place at the Lincoln County Recycling Center on Workhorse Road in Stanford, and again is open for Garrett and Lincoln County residents. And Boyle County Fiscal Court will have their regular scheduled meeting this morning. Among the items on the agenda includes a proclamation naming it Pancreatic Cancer Month and Home Health and Hospice Month, as well as updates from Jailer Brian Wooford, County Clerk Casey McCoy, and HR Director Steve Griffin. I'm Joe Mathis.
At Linux of Danville, we work with more than just trucks. From floor mats for your hybrid vehicle, shelving and lights for your work van, and even a hitch for your SUV. At Linux of Danville, we work with all types of vehicles. No truck, no problem. Call us at 859-209-4033 or stop by at 935 Stanford Road and see how we can help you.
The hometown place where all the locals eat is the old bus station in downtown Harrisburg. The fresh veggies and sides, the famous banana soft serve ice cream, all make it a great place to eat with family and friends. Stop in for breakfast or come by for lunch. Be sure to get a Titan burger or a Bulldog burger. And when the weather is nice, enjoy a meal on the outdoor patio. Specials every day. Call ahead for carryout. Located in Harrisburg on South Greenville Street, the old bus station restaurant open Tuesday through Saturday 7 to 2. The old bus station in downtown Harrisburg.
Fall is hunting season in Kentucky, and the good folks at your local electric cooperative encourage you to grab your gun and get in on the hunt. No, we're not talking about a 20-gauge shotgun, we're talking about a caulk gun. And the hunt is for energy-wasting cracks and openings on the outside of your home. For advice on where to start your hunt, contact the energy experts at your local electric co-op. They can help put energy savings in your sights. We're Kentucky's electric cooperatives, and our power is our people.
Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Here's Robin at the Mercer County Public Library.
Right here at 109 West Lexington Street. Come and visit us Monday through Saturday at 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Give us a call, 859-734-3680. And if you want quickly to staff member, press 2. You do not have to pay fines. We just need the book back. Copies, we've reduced the price on that. Any size paper you have, whether it's black and white or whether it's color, it's 10 cents per side.
At the Mercer County Public Library.
This WHBN weather forecast is a service of Northgate Medical Group. Dr. Richard Dart, APRN's Mackenzie Record, and Virginia Morris are accepting new patients at 859-734-3482.
It's going to be mostly sunny today with a high of 76. Mostly cloudy tonight, low of 50. Mostly sunny tomorrow, high of 76. Mostly cloudy tomorrow night, low of 54. Partly sunny on Thursday, high of 75. Partly sunny Friday, high of 76. Scattered showers Saturday, mainly after 8 a.m., partly sunny, high of 78. Scattered showers on Sunday, partly sunny, high of 76. Scattered showers on Monday, partly sunny, high of 67. Right now, we have partly sunny skies, 50 degrees in Harrisburg at 8:08.5. Good. Tuesday morning to you. This is the 24th day of October. Radio Rick, glad to have you along on WHBN AM and FM, HometownLive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That number works to register somebody for the DQ ice cream cake. We're giving another one away this morning, Friday morning before 10 o'clock for those having a birthday or anniversary between the 21st and 27th. We have Billy Popcorn Dean and Alice Wheeler registered for the DQ ice cream cake. Birthdays for today, we have J.M.S. Lambert, Jerry Houck, Matt Chandler, Josh Lucas, and Alice Wheeler.
Hi, this is Ruby McIntyre. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you. And chocolate cake.
Oh, thank you. We like that chocolate cake, Reba. But don't forget the ice cream, please. We don't want to forget that. It is coming up at 8:10. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM. Try to get hold of him.
Hello.
Hello, head football coach of the mighty Mercer County Titans, Craig East. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning.
Well, guess what? Man, it's almost, we got three more days, and it's going to be football Friday night again.
Yes, it'll be Friday night again.
How was practice, how'd it go last night, or yesterday afternoon, should say?
Practice went pretty decent. We didn't do a whole lot. we were more focused on running up the road to go watch the JV play their last game. But we did some conditioning. We got some reminders, and we talked a little bit about offense and the game plan and what we're going to do. And then we traveled up the road, down the road, I guess, to Berea, to Madison Southern to go watch our JV play their last game.
How did they do?
We won.
Oh.
In quick fashion. Down to the wire. We put a touchdown on the board with 0.6 seconds, and then got the 2-point conversion and won the game.
Oh, my.
So
wow.
It was a pretty good game. Pretty cool to see our JV finish their season off with a win in that fashion. And they won 4 games in a row down the stretch. And we might not have started off the way we wanted in JV, but our young guys got better as the season went on, and we finished the season really strong. So very proud of those guys.
Coach, how important is it to have that feeder program, get these guys ready, get them in condition? Number one, do you run pretty much the same plays there at the JVs that you do at varsity level?
Yeah, I mean, in varsity we do a little bit more. JV we're a little more basic, but yeah, we pretty much run the same thing, and that's what, for us in our program right now for the second year, it's kind of a trickle-down effect. Our middle school is doing the same thing that we're doing, and our 5th and 6th grade, 3rd and 4th grade, and our Little League programs, everybody's doing the same thing. And I think as we move forward in the future, this is really going to boost our program, and hopefully by the time our youth get into high school, everybody knows the system, everybody knows what to do, and that puts us in better position to go compete for championships.
There you go. It's enough to have to try to learn the plays, but if you've got those down, then it's just a matter of going on the field and performing.
Well, the more you do at an early age, the more it sticks with you, and the more you do it, the better off you are.
You've got Lincoln County, their offense. They've got Sawyer Horton. He's thrown 1 interception all year. He's got 9 touchdown passes, over 1,000 yards passing, and he's also run for over 200 yards, too. So he can run with the ball and throw the ball.
Well, he's a pretty good quarterback. He's a very experienced quarterback, and we're going to have to do a really good job of trying to contain him, and we're going to have excellent eye discipline in the pass game with our linebackers and our secondary. We're going to have to get some pressure on him, and we're going to have to keep him from running the football.
And do you think they're going to try to rush? They're going to try to set up the rush to open the pass up?
Well, I'm not sure what they're going to do. I think they're pretty balanced in their attack overall. They run the ball well, they throw the ball well. So we just have to be prepared for whatever they bring our way, whether that be a pass, a run, a trick play. We just got to be prepared. Our defense, we need to tackle well. We need to have great eye discipline in the secondary. Our linebackers need to run and hit, and so do our secondary. We just need to do a great job of just being prepared overall.
He's got a brother named Seth Horton, who's his favorite target. He's caught 21 passes, 4 touchdowns, 373 yards. So they know each other. They've practiced probably in the backyard for years, Coach. There's something to be said for relatives that play football together. They know each other's moves.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's clear when you watch them on film that they have great chemistry. And not only great chemistry, they're both pretty athletic, and they're really good football players. So, anytime you have that kind of continuity between the two, that makes for a dangerous and potent connection. So we got to be prepared for both of those guys because they both can run, they both can throw, they both can catch. So they're pretty good athletes.
They are. Are you going to work on defense today, or what's the specialty?
Yeah, we'll work on defense today. We do special teams, every day for 20 minutes. We make sure we put plenty of time in for special teams, but today we'll focus on our defense.
Okay, now how'd you come up with 20 minutes and not 25 or 30 minutes?
Because we do 2 10-minute periods.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's okay.
They're making an announcement.
Don't they know who the star coach is here? They're interrupting you. My goodness. I'm going to have to go talk with the office.
Yeah, that's part of being in the school.
Yeah.
Every now and again, they'll make an announcement, and when they make announcements, they just make announcements.
Yep.
Nothing you can do about it.
I think the least they could do is call you up and say, is this a good time?
Nah, I don't think they have to do that.
All right, Coach, you ready to find out what today is?
Yes.
It's a 40-hour work week day.
Okay.
National Good and Plenty Day.
Good and Plenty?
Yeah, remember those little candies? They're like licorice. They're black and white.
No.
Good and Plenty.
I've never been a fan of licorice at all.
Oh, okay. All right. I said I was going to get you a box of them if you hadn't had them, but if you're not a favorite of yours, well, I won't do it then. It's Take Back Your Time Day.
Take Back Your Time?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Food Day. Well, that should be every day.
Food Day, yeah. I mean, you got to eat. Hey, back to the time.
Yeah.
I always taught there's 3 things you can never get back: time, words, opportunities.
That's right.
How can you take your time back if you can never get time back?
I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Take Back Your Time Day.
Yeah, I'm confused by that because you can never get your time back.
No, once it's gone, it's it.
Yeah, it's gone.
Don't make any sense. And it's in United Nations Day.
All right, okay.
And here's your life hack. Need to remember an item in the morning? Put a picture of it as the background of your phone.
Okay.
Yeah, then you forget to do that. And then you ask, what's that on there for?
I think if I do that, then my wife is going to be mad at me.
Yeah.
Because he's in the background of my phone.
There you go, yes. Hey, nobody's ever accused the coach not being smart now. Come on. That's good stuff. And your positive thought coach says, what may look like a small act of courage is courage nevertheless. The important thing is to be willing to take a step forward.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep,
courage. I like that one. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and that's all you're asking your kids, take a step forward and believe in the system, and the system will work.
That's correct.
All right, Coach. Well, best of luck in practice today. We look forward to talking to you again tomorrow morning.
All right. Sounds good, Rick. I appreciate you. Go Titans.
Appreciate you, Coach. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye. That's our head football coach, Craig Yeast. His interview is brought to you by Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance.
Vox Views on University of Kentucky Sports is on the air. Featuring 7-time Kentucky Sports Writer of the Year, Larry Vaught.
Jasper Johnson has seen his basketball career skyrocket in the last 8 months. He helped Woodford County not only reach the state tournament in March, but also make the state semifinals before losing, and has emerged as one of only 10 5-star players currently in the 2025 recruiting class. He continues to get big-time scholarship offers weekly, has transferred to Powerhouse Link Academy in Missouri, and recently more than held his own at a USA Basketball minicamp in Colorado. Johnson was one of several in-state players who attended Big Blue Madness, and he says he's been feeling a lot of love from the UK staff recently. John Calipari and assistants Orlando Antigua and Chen Coleman have all been to Missouri to visit. They have made it clear they believe in him, and Calipari has stressed the lifelong value of playing at Kentucky would have for him.
Vaught's Views will return in a moment.
The North American Championship Rodeo returns to Freedom Hall November 9th through the 11th. Enjoy all the action, including steer wrestling, barrel racing, and bull riding, 7 p.m. nightly. Friday's Tough Enough to Wear Pink Night benefits the Horses and Hope program. Tickets start at $10 at Ticketmaster.com. 50 years of the North American International Livestock Exposition. For information and details, check out livestockexpo.org.
There's been some chatter that Jasper Johnson might reclassify from the 2025 recruiting class to the 2024 class. Johnson told me he's pretty confident that will not happen, and he's staying in the 2025 class because that gives him more time to work on his game at Link Academy, where he's playing with and against some of the nation's best players. He does have one regret. He misses his friends at Woodford County and also misses playing football. However, Jasper Johnson understands he made the best move for his basketball career.
Find more from Larry at yoursportsedge.com.
Jan Briscoe from Royalty Florist and Gifts.
I still do interior design, so we can help you out with from your home decor. Or we have our own website, royaltyfloraldesigns.com. Go there and some of our own personal design that can help you select something that's just right for you. Phone number is 734-3339, 734-3339. And our website is royaltyfloraldesigns.com. So any of your major wire services that are out there, contact them, 1-800-FLOWERS, and they'll make sure that we get the order.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. In baseball yesterday in the ALCS, Texas eliminated defending world champion Houston 11-4. The Rangers scored 3 times in the first inning and added 4 in the fourth. Right fielder Adolis Garcia homered twice and drove in 5 runs for the winners and was named the MVP of the series, where the visiting team won every game. The NLCS is headed to Game 7 tonight after Arizona shut down the Phillies in Philadelphia 5-1. It was the Phils' first home loss in 7 postseason games this year. Game 7 starters tonight will be former Bellarmine right-hander Brandon Pfaadt for the Diamondbacks against Ranger Suarez for the Phillies. Kentucky football takes on number 21 Tennessee this Saturday night at Kroger Field. Wildcats are coming off bye week off a pair of SEC losses, while the Vols fell to then 11 Alabama 34-20. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock Saturday night for UK versus UT on Z105. Georgia remains number 1 in the AP College Football Top 25. The Bulldogs are followed by Michigan, Ohio State, Florida State, and Washington. Louisville comes in at number 18, while Kentucky is unranked. Louisville will host number 20 Duke Saturday. The Boyle County girls soccer team's getting ready for its first trip to the state semifinals Thursday. Boyle meets Bethlehem at 4 o'clock at Lafayette Thursday. Sacred Heart plays Notre Dame in the second semifinal at 7:30. The championship is set for Saturday. In the 12th Region Volleyball Tournament last night, West Jessamine topped Garrett County in 3 sets. The Lady Lions finished the year at 18-15. Tonight at Somerset Christian, Boyle County plays Trinity Christian at 7:30. Somerset Christian faces Somerset at 6. In the NFL Monday night game, Minnesota beat San Francisco 22-17. Vikings improved to 3-4, while the 49ers dropped to 5-2. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
You have a loved one needing to find help, hope, and healing today. The first step to a happier, healthier life is to call the Isaiah House Real Hope for Addiction. Isaiah House provides care for men and women, locations throughout Kentucky, resetting one's life through healing, opportunity, education, and employment support for lifelong success. When you feel once to the point of rock bottom and needs help, hope, and healing, call the Isaiah House anytime, 24 hours a day.
Catch these real deals at your Napa of Harrodsburg store today. An instant rebate by a qualified 5-quart API motor oil for $32.99 and get a Max Clean free. That's a $17.99 value. Now at Harrodsburg Napa, get a 1000A Jump Start for $74.99. W40 HD motor oil, $13.39 a gallon. Save $10 when you purchase a pair of exact fit beam blades and rear blades. Whether you're a pro or do-it-yourself, Napa has the right tools for the job. Your one-stop shop for real savings at your Harrodsburg Napa.
This is your season to save on our incredible selection of new Kias from Cartown Kia.
It's your choice, the new 2023 Kia Sportage or the new 2023 Kia Sorento. Just $349 down and $349 per month.
Unmatched design, performance, and savings, all in one at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Sportage, 2318 to assign, 2023 Kia Sorento, 2556 to assign, 349 down, 349 per month, 36 month lease, 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, license, doc, and acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to dealer price may not include dealer and options. See dealer for details. Offer expires October 31st, 2023.
When it comes to pizza, I'm a little particular. Yeah, I like a vintage homemade tossed dough and sauce, plenty of toppings like a cheesy top and a light crunch on the bottom. I want a New York taste or sometimes that deep dish Chicago style. Say what? Big City Pizza Company. They make award-winning pizzas, sandwiches, desserts, plus a great place for pizza parties with the Big Bambino, oval, and 2-foot pizza. Order for your flavor now at BigCityPizzaKY.com.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg, 540 North College Street next to Timmy's 5 Point. Shop and save with Howard Carpenter.
This weather forecast has been approved by Amanda Mays Bledsoe. Mostly sunny today with a high of 76, mostly cloudy tonight, a low of 50. Mostly sunny tomorrow, high of 76. Mostly cloudy tomorrow night, a low of 54. And on Thursday, partly sunny with a high of 75. Right now, we have partly sunny skies, 51 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:26. Uh-oh. That applause can mean only one thing. I believe the state senator has made an appearance. Is that correct?
She has. Good morning.
Well, good morning, Amanda Mays Bledsoe. How are you, Senator?
I am great, and you're right. I approve this weather. Is there anything better than the fall colors and the sunny day in October in Kentucky?
No. Not unless it's springtime. That's my favorite season, spring and fall. I love both of those.
Well, I can't complain. It's a beautiful day in the bluegrass.
That's right, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. So what's going on in the world of our state senator? What in the world, or what in the state is going on?
Is going on?
Yes.
Well, I'll give a quick shout out to the Mercer County football team. Congrats on a
Yes.
huge win last week. Really exciting for them. I'll tell you what, football in the 12th district is killing it. And I say that between Boyle County, Mercer County, Woodford County, LCA, they are dominating their regions, and they're all in my district.
Wow, seeing that you can't have a loser that way.
Right? I just think it's fantastic, and I'm a big football fan, so I think that's great. And I couldn't be there last week for the water, for the announcement in Bergen for some of the water infrastructure. And I'm so excited for that. I just couldn't move a meeting or two to be there for the announcement, but what a great win for Bergen. I'm super excited to see that come to fruition. Just knowing it's coming is going to be just great.
And they need it. They need it and have needed it for so long.
I tell you, basic infrastructure, and this is what I'm going to talk about this morning, basic infrastructure is so critical for the long-term success of everything else. You know, if you don't have basic infrastructure, water, sewer, roads, and even this, transportation, it is real hard for economic success to grow. And, Judge Steele and I have been talking a lot about the economic development land in Mercer County and how we can best utilize and advance that space for jobs and employment and economic growth. And believe it or not, one of the keys to making all that happen is the Bluegrass Airport. And I know what you're thinking. Really?
Really?
It is. It is. And I'll tell you why. People fly in and out of Lexington Airport from most of the central Kentucky area. Western Kentucky is Nashville. Louisville obviously has a phenomenal airport, and Northern Kentucky has Cincy. And so you really have kind of almost about an hour and a half radius, and most of the southern part of the state. So if you take Lexington and kind of go put an umbrella on the bottom half, they use Lexington. And so if we don't have a successful airport that has a good number of rails every day, that has good flight directions and flight patterns, that can do some of the cargo and passenger, especially on the transportation and movement side of the packages and whatnot, on the corporate side, it is really important. It's a cog in that wheel that if it's functioning well, the development around this functions well. It actually is an asset. I've been in a number of state development meetings where you're doing simulations with those companies that are choosing whether or not to come to an area or not. And one of the biggest indicators, in addition to workforce and land and all the basic things, is do they have a strong airport? Can I move my people and move my goods in and out well? And we're blessed. Lexington Airport is a phenomenal place. But one of the things we've been talking about in meeting with them is there's a lot of federal dollars that are match money. When the state puts up money, they get matched from the federal government almost on a 10-to-1 ratio. And so, the airport there is pretty landlocked. But if we want to grow the best kinds of jobs, we're going to have some regional effort there. And one of the things that we've been prioritizing in some of our transportation meetings is how can we better get more of the federal dollars. If we're putting $1 million in and we're getting 10 from the Fed that allow us to expand, grow, move around that area, that will be a strong asset, really, to the rest of the communities around the airport. And Marshall County is certainly one of them.
That's correct. And we've got a right decent airport in Junction City, too, Stuart Powell Field, that can handle bigger airplanes than they used to. So we've got a couple close facilities that a lot of people, especially with a lot of factories, can get people in and out pretty quick.
That's right, and they all depend on each other. It's good to bring that up because there's a lot of regional airports right around the area that buzz back and forth. And so if we can match some better federal money for some of the larger airports, that really frees up some dollars in to really invest in some of our smaller airports that provide that regional hub. And Junction City would be one of them. The one in Danville is another one. I could come down the row of airports that are kind of expanding regionally that would allow for better, transportation is changing. And you've got aircraft now that are that look different, that are doing different things. You've got more private aircraft actually than ever before, moving goods and services. And so that's an area that I have dabbled in on the transportation side, but we're spending a lot more time really thinking wisely about how do we invest in the overall airspace for the whole state. And that would improve all of them in those ways.
Yep. It's a trickle down and everybody wins.
Absolutely. So that's one thing we're working on. Local government is meeting again today. I know we've talked a number of times about some of the property tax issues, and I know everyone just got their property taxes in Lexington a couple weeks ago. And, boy, the phone starts ringing, right? And everybody says, are we still working on this issue? And just in case your listeners are curious, we are. We're still talking about options and trying to figure out how to better control some of the costs on property taxes so that the housing costs are so expensive right now.
Yeah.
Anything we can do to kind of reduce the burden without sacrificing the infrastructure, the tax money that does help pay for the things that we need, as a city and as a county. So those conversations are still absolutely being held, too.
And that's good. And again, it's all about communication. That's the key.
It is. And it's really frustrating. There's so many... we were having this conversation with a friend of mine over the weekend about how it used to be the news was available to you. At 5:30 in the night, you'd turn on the TV and they just gave you the news. And that was how you kind of received it in one venue. And now you really choose how you receive the news. You may choose on Twitter or on social media platforms. You choose the news streams or on there's so much digital, you can go on YouTube and I want this news from this place. Or you really can pick and choose. And so as a communicator, as an elected official on my side, sometimes it's really hard to figure out how to best communicate when there's so many avenues to get there. You miss people.
Yep.
And there's a lot of frustration, and I know on people's side it says, well, I didn't know this was happening, or I didn't know that discussion was being held, and it's hard to kind of hit everyone. So we try our best for sure, but it is a challenge.
Yeah. And it shouldn't be a challenge, Senator, to get out and vote.
It should not be. So there are more debates being held right now. I tell you what, I laugh that they've gone to the radios now. They're on every platform I think that a campaign can be on. They're on, and there's no excuse not to know who's running. I feel for sure.
Yeah, and I've always said, if you don't vote, you don't have a right to open your mouth. If you do vote, then fine. Then you exercised your option. And I said the worst case scenario is cancel out somebody else. If you don't want the other party to win, cancel out a vote.
That's right, and I would encourage everybody to go vote. And these elections do have consequences, and leadership matters, and who's representing us at every level. That there's been some ads about the Secretary of State's race that has nothing to do with the job of the Secretary of State, not one bit. And it's just because they're using fear or trying to posture. And goodness, it's easy now now to find out who's running for these offices and why they're running and their platform. And then just get out there and make a decision and vote. It is, like you say, when you vote, you are taking there are so many people who don't have the right to vote in this country.
Yep.
Those who have had backgrounds where those rights have been taken from them, and I've met with people who've said, I would do anything to have that right back because I now see it as such a value, peace, and buy-in in my community. And I want to have that. I want to have that feeling of I'm a part of this city, I'm a part of this state, and I want to elect those who are representing me. So, it's a privilege to do it. It's an honor to do it and make an educated decision and then get out there and let's hope it doesn't rain and vote.
Yeah. Well, there's more ways to vote than we used to have available now.
Oh, no question. The early voting, I think, does make a big difference for people who are, who have things come up and you didn't plan for election day or job situations. So the early voting, I really do think adds an extra layer of opportunity for people. It's more convenient to do that.
It certainly is. Anything else we need to know about, Senator?
I just hope that you get out there this week and enjoy the weather. I'm going to do some hiking this week a little bit, try to see some things, and I'll be in Frankfurt quite a few days this week, actually, working on some things, getting ready for November, believe it or not. So if you've got issues that you want me to address and you're listening, and please feel free to email me. My email is amanda.maysbledsoe@lrc.ky.gov, or call the LRC hotline and ask for me, and I would love to know what's on your heart and mind and what we can be making sure it's on my radar going forward.
Very good. Senator, we appreciate your time every Tuesday and look forward to talking to you again next Tuesday.
Sounds good. Thanks, Rick.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Amanda Bledsoe, our state senator. Now here is our Senator of News. It's Joe at 8:37.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. A Danville man was arrested after police say that he exposed himself to a Starbucks employee. It happened Sunday night around 7 o'clock when Danville police received a call of suspicious behavior at the Danville Dollar Tree. They say a witness observed an adult male that appeared to be in his mid-20s approach a teenage female, later reported to be 13 years old, and ask for her number. The reporting party was able to provide police with the video as well as the subject's vehicle and license plate number. Soon thereafter, officers responded to Starbucks for an indecent exposure call. There, a female employee said a man came through the drive-thru and exposed himself to that employee. Officers were able to identify that suspect as the same person from the earlier incident, 24-year-old Brandon Duncan, who was arrested and lodged in the Boyle County Jail. Waynesburg Elementary School is in the process of selecting their next principal, and they're asking for their stakeholders' help. On the Lincoln County Schools website, a survey has been posted asking Waynesburg Elementary School stakeholders their thoughts and opinions on what qualities they'd like to see the next principal of Waynesburg have. The information in that survey will remain confidential amongst the hiring committee. You can find the survey online at lincoln.kyschools.us. That's lincoln.kyschools.us. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
Hi, this is Karen, and at ADA Heating and Air, we offer free estimates on replacements. We install American Standard heating and air conditioning equipment. Our employees do not work on commission, so you don't pay for unnecessary repairs. We offer the best pricing around. On average, we can save you 15%. We offer same or next day service. Financing is available on our website at adaheatingandair.com. Call ADA today for all your HVAC needs at 859-519-6382. ADA is on the way.
Great! See, we're practically sitting on the field. If you could sit here.
Your food and drinks will be right over.
Oh, yes! For the same price as way up here. Great seats. Right up here with a blimp. Why wouldn't you? It's the same with auto insurance. With discounts up to 40%, it's possible to get the personal service of a State Farm agent for the same or less than those other guys.
See your State Farm agent in Harrodsburg, David Hopewell, and Randy Couch.
Here are the obituaries. Dennis Burrell Devine, age 60 of Harrodsburg, died Thursday. A memorial service will be held at a later date. Ransdell Funeral Chapel is in charge of the arrangements. Nancy Lou Landon Dean, age 91 of Harrodsburg, died Saturday. She was the widow of William Robert Dean Sr. Visitation is Thursday at 10 through the time of the service at 1 o'clock at Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
Hi, folks. Mike Gay here. Are you frustrated with your current job? Want to get that promotion, but you don't have a college degree? Then go to Essity.com. We're hiring 25 new machine operators starting at $19.38 an hour. Is work-life balance important to you? Well, we have 12-hour shifts. You can work 90 nights, work 90 days, and then you're off 180 days during the year. That's with no required OT. Essity, ESSITY.com.
Paved driveways and parking lots are a major investment, whether at your business, church, or home.
At Hometown Radio, we depend on White House seal coating to keep our asphalt surfaces protected. Their experienced crews are insured to do asphalt sealing.
And to stop further damage, they do hot rubber, crack filling, before sealing to keep out water, ice, and oils. White House seal coating.
Call now. We did 859-325-5716.
Or go online at whitehousesealcoating.com.
This is Jimmy from the Parthenon Greek American Eats. Enjoy a glass of wine, beer, or your favorite cocktail with your fresh cooked meal made to order. Have you tried our delicious ribs, fish, steak, or salads? We have the best gyros in the region. Only accept the best. Grecian Delight Gyros. Find us at danvilleGreek.com or Facebook. That's at the Parthenon Greek American Eats in Danville and the Greenleaf Shopping Center, where fresh is our best ingredient.
Parthenon Greek American Eats. Dine in or take out. Fresh from our family.
This is Cindy at Sweets by Cindy in Junction City. We have everything from custom cake orders to cookies, fudge that we make here all the time, and we have cupcakes that you can just walk in and buy. They start at $1.50 each or $18 a dozen, but we can mix and match anything that you want to, and we can take care of about any sweet treat that you need. If we don't have it, we can sure come up with it. Visit us on our website, sweetsbycindy.com. Our hours are Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 1. Come on over to Junction City with us on West Shelby Street and get your sweet on.
The Hometown Radio Network sports broadcast schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. High school football Friday night, Boyle County at Frederick Douglass on Z105. Danville hosting Bardstown on 103.9 FM WHIR. Mercer County host Lincoln County on 99.5 FM off at 7:30 on Saturday. UK hosts Tennessee, 7 o'clock kickoff, 5 o'clock pregame on Z105.
Take advantage of spectacular savings at Don Franklin Family of Dealerships. Choose from thousands of new and pre-owned vehicles. Plus, Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage is available for most makes and models. Hurry into Don Franklin or DonFranklinAuto.com.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's coffee for connoisseurs and a comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Danville Auto Body Shop. For top line collision and auto body repair, head to the mix at Danville Auto Body Shop, 15 Dillahead Street.
James, I love this short and sweet weather forecast. Mostly sunny today, high of 76. Mostly cloudy tonight, low of 50. Mostly sunny tomorrow, high of 76. Mostly cloudy tomorrow night, low of 54. Partly sunny on Thursday, high of 75. How about that?
That's good.
Yes, that's good. Right now, under partly sunny skies, we have 51 degrees in Harrodsburg.
Hello, everybody. This is David Hopewell with State Farm Insurance. Welcome to Random Facts with Radio Rick.
James, would you just happen to have some random facts you could share with us?
I do. A few years back, a study considered 30 different fragrances to determine which scents had the biggest effect on arousal in men. And it wasn't self-reported. It was, observed.
Oh, okay.
They found that the most stimulating combination between lavender and pumpkin pie.
Oh.
Second was the combination of black licorice and donut.
What?
The least amusing smell was cranberry.
Oh, I like cranberries in salad.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll take their word for it.
Okay.
When Judy Garland was cast as Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz, she was put on a diet of chicken soup, black coffee, and 80 cigarettes a day.
What?
Even though she was 16 years old.
80 cigarettes a day?
80 cigarettes a day. And she was 16 years old. I don't want that job.
Wow.
Brown Eyed Girl by Van Morrison was originally called Brown Skin Girl, but he claimed he changed it absentmindedly, he said, That was just a mistake. It was just a slip in the mind. After we recorded it, I looked at the tape box, and it didn't even notice that I changed the title. Okay. McDonald didn't start accepting credit cards until 2023.
Really?
No, I take it back.
Oh.
In 2003.
Okay, 2003. They started taking
That's when they started taking it, yeah. When you pass gas, the tiny particles of feces leaves the body at 543 miles an hour.
Excuse me?
I don't even want to know.
Now, how do they measure that?
No comment.
Comes to sort like compost. Forget any other names. Listen to Gardening with James.
I like that segue.
I said Gardening with James will help your veggies grow. He's an expert on manure. Spreads it with
manure.
If you're serious about your garden, tired of playing games, listen to Gardening with James. Listen to Gardening with James. And here's your host, James Ross.
Hello, host. How are you?
What's up, Rick?
Boy, that last story was interesting. And then we go into the spreads of manure.
Yeah, spreading that compost, I tell you.
Where would we be without compost, James?
In trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd be in trouble.
It smelled a lot better, but we still would be in trouble.
Yeah. I mean, it's only going to be around for a couple of days, and after that, it'd be gone.
Yeah. Okay. What's going on in your world and in our world as well? I'm sure whatever is going on with you, we're experiencing to some degree.
Yep. Well, let's see. Tonight at Constitution Square.
Yeah.
Because this month is Domestic Awareness Month.
Okay.
So they're having an event over at Constitution Square from 5:30 to 7 p.m.
Okay.
So if you want to come and join them and get more information, they'll have the snow ices, they'll have community resources, other people that you can talk to, popcorn, I guess for the kids and different things because domestic violence is year round.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's not one of those things where it's just one season, it pops up. And my thing is, if you're having those kind of problems, hey, I've been down that road. It's better to just walk away.
Yeah. Yep.
And say, forget it.
Yep.
Because, if you get all caught up in it because it's so stressful, there's, your family life is actually crazy because one or the other. And it's, because I've walked away once before, to save my sanity.
Yeah. Right.
So because if I knew that, that if I'd have lost it and, start beating up the ex-wife or something like that, I'm going to jail.
Yeah. Yep.
It was not worth it.
No.
So it was easier for me just to walk away and save both of us.
I think I've always said this takes more of a man to walk away than hit a woman.
Yeah.
And yeah.
For the women
yeah,
also.
No, some women do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I've heard it and I've seen it in both directions and best thing for them to do is to get out of it because they may end up getting hurt or killed because, those situations are pretty deadly.
Yeah.
Even the police come with their guns out, because, we got two people who are just mad and angry and, like this, just better to walk away.
Yeah.
Find a way to get out of that situation so this way, you can go on with your life and, you'll find somebody else somewhere along the line.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not worth it. You got to stop and think about the consequences of actions. And again, like I said, I understand people get pushed to the brink, they get pushed to the edge, but then it's time to and I know this is easy to say, sit and count to 10, but you just got to get out, walk away.
Yeah. Well, I didn't count to 10. I just said I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do this. I'm better off someplace that's safe.
Yeah.
Than it is for me to put myself in a situation and get locked up in San Francisco.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to do it.
And, I would be interested just to see the percentages that I know it's got to be probably more men than women, but there are women too that are abusive.
Oh yeah.
To men too. So, and neither one's healthy. Again, neither one is healthy.
Yeah. So, so if you need information, come up to Constitution Square today, and from 5:30 to 7, I think that's what it was.
Okay.
And there's information there that can help you, and they even talk about how many people because I think it was somebody somewhere out of state that got killed from Kentucky. That was on the news the other day from domestic violence and stuff. So it's everywhere.
And, you know, if it's not in your immediate family, it may be in some friends, some people you know that's in a situation that they need some help. And, you know, if nothing else, if you can't get them to go yourself, and you can learn maybe how you can best help a friend or relative out of that situation.
I guarantee it could help somebody.
Okay, and you're going to help yourself out of here, aren't you?
Gone.
All right, there he goes.
Bye.
He's leaving. Bye.
Paved driveways and parking lots are a major investment, whether at your business, church, or home. White House Seal Coating uses the right equipment and industry-proven techniques to seal, repair, and help you maintain your pavement with a beautiful finish.
They can repair large and small damaged areas and fill potholes.
They also offer parking lot striping services.
Call White House Seal Coating for a free estimate. Call 859-325-5716.
Or go online at whitehousesealcoating.com.
Are you sitting on a treasure trove of gold and silver jewelry and coins? It's time to turn those forgotten pieces into cold, hard cash. This is Lauren. Visit B&L Jewelers, your trusted neighborhood jewelry experts. We're here to make your dreams shine brighter. Sell your unwanted gold and silver jewelry coins with confidence. We offer cash on the spot with competitive prices and a quick, hassle-free process.
I got top dollar for my coins. Thanks to B&L Jewelers, I'm turning my old valuables into something new.
I couldn't believe how easy it was to sell my old jewelry. B&L Jewelers made it simple and rewarding. At B&L Jewelers, we pride ourselves on our integrity and professionalism. We've been serving our community for 16 years, earning trust, one customer at a time. Don't wait. Visit B&L Jewelers today at Danville Manor Shopping Center or give us a call at 859-238-0476. Discover the hidden value in your jewelry box. B&L Jewelers, where your treasures find a new home. Transform your gold and silver into cash today.
You're invited to discover the incredible career opportunities awaiting you during our open house Thursday, October 26th from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. in Nicholasville at Amcor. Starting pay is $19.15 per hour up to $24 per hour, with great benefits that start first day of employment and working 12-hour shifts. Apply now at amcor.com/careers. That's amcor.com/careers. See you at the open house Thursday, October 26th, 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. at 801 Memorial Drive, Nicholasville. Amcor is the global packaging solutions leader.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
This is Natanya of South Africa. When you're cruising the dial for great music, listen to my friend Radio Rick on WHBN, The Rooster.
I thought I loved another, not you.
How foolish, I thought the same too.
They both turned out to be the wrong kind. Oh, we must have been out of our minds. Let's forgive and forget the past we've known and reap together the wild seeds we've sown. Surely they can forgive us and find that we must have been out of our mind. I thought I loved another, not you.
How foolish, I thought the same too.
They both turned out to be the wrong kind. Oh, we must have been out of our mind. Yes, we must have been out of our mind.
natural for a Delta man to be surrounded by all this sand, to fear the echoes of live rounds, to never sleep when the sun goes down. So I'm writing you this letter to say I miss you more than ever, and to promise you this: when I make it back to Memphis, I'm gonna take you in my arms and never let you go. Girl, I promise you a kiss for every day we miss, till I make it back to Memphis. I'll have to say I think we've done some good. If I had to do it all again, you know I would. There's still a few shots every now and then, but to say this thing is finally coming to an end. So this might be my final letter. I'll say the sooner the better, 'cause I'm ready to come home. And when I make it back to Memphis, I'm gonna take you in my arms and never let you go. Girl, I promise you a kiss for every day we miss, till I make it back to Memphis. She reads his letters every day, and then she puts them all away next to his medal and a flag that she would gladly give back. Oh, if it would bring him back to Memphis, so he could take her in his arms and never let her go. 'Cause he promised her a kiss for every day they missed, till they made it back to Memphis. If he could only make it back to Memphis, back to Memphis.
Billy Ray Cyrus, back to Memphis. Before that was George Jones, the Possum and Mobile Montgomery. We must have been out of our minds. You heard them both right here on WHBN AM and FM. We're 1 minute out of 9 o'clock news from NBC. Your local news, your weather forecast. We'll have Breeze from the Harrisburg Police Department joining us, talking about a Halloween bash coming up this Saturday. KFC just announced that they're bringing back their wraps, which were apparently popular enough to come back again, but not popular enough to become a permanent menu item. Like the last time, they're only back for a limited time, but now they have a new variety, the mac and cheese wrap. A piece of fried chicken wrapped around with their chicken macaroni and cheese and finished with more cheese. A sprinkle of 3 cheese blend, why not? The other 2 options are the classic and the spicy slaw wrap. You can get both for $5 beginning November 12th. And you are beginning to get ready for the news right here on WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster, your community voice since 1955, FM 99.5, AM 1420, World Wide Web at hometownlive.net, and seen at CKYTV.net. Channel 2, your time is 9 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. Israel says it killed dozens of Hamas fighters in overnight strikes on the Gaza Strip. There's no sign of a let-up in the bombardment as the U.S. is asking Israel to let more humanitarian aid into Gaza. The Palestinian Health Ministry says more than 5,000 people have been killed in airstrikes since the Hamas attack on Israel earlier this month killed more than 1,400 people. 2 more hostages have been freed by Hamas. Hamas said Monday's release of 2 elderly Israeli women was based on humanitarian grounds, but Israeli officials say it was only an attempt to delay a possible ground invasion. Chief Foreign Correspondent Richard Engel in Israel.
Negotiations to free more hostages are ongoing. There had been some hope yesterday to free a larger group, and those discussions are continuing.
Americans want the House of Representatives to get back to work. The new USA Today Suffolk University poll shows 67% of registered voters say the House should elect a new speaker as soon as possible. This comes as the chamber has been without a speaker for nearly 3 weeks following the ouster of Kevin McCarthy. Former President Donald Trump and his former attorney Michael Cohen are both expected in a Manhattan courtroom today in Trump's civil fraud trial. Scott Pringle reports.
Well, this will be the first time in years that Trump and Michael Cohen will be together. Cohen was Trump's longtime loyal attorney before the relationship turned bitter, and now Cohen is one of Trump's biggest critics. A few years ago, Cohen under oath accused Trump of falsifying property values in his real estate company, and that led to the New York State Attorney General's investigation into Trump, alleging he overvalued his properties to get better loans. Cohen is expected to testify that nothing happened at the Trump Organization without Trump approving it.
Negotiations between SAG-AFTRA and Hollywood studios are slated to resume today. Union members are asking studios for better pay, protections against AI, and residuals from streaming, and more. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Kentucky is a special place. I see it everywhere I go. I'm Andy Bashir. We've been through a lot these past 4 years, but Kentuckians are the hardest working, most resilient people I know. We've faced down impossible challenges, and we've come out stronger on the other side. I will always show up for Kentucky families because we look out for each other. We're rebuilding homes and whole new neighborhoods from natural disasters because we have a responsibility to our fellow Kentuckian. We're growing our economy at a record pace, creating thousands of new, good-paying jobs. Unemployment has never been lower. And we've cut the income tax by 10% in a fiscally responsible way. There's still work to do. That's why my education plan includes well-deserved and necessary raises for our public school teachers. We've turned the corner and we're moving forward. Let's keep it going. I'm Andy Bashir and I approve this message. Paid for by Andy Bashir for governor.
New developments in the 2002 sniper shootings that terrorized the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. Lee Boyd Malvo appeared in a Maryland court yesterday by video. The hearing was about his resentencing and how he'll be transferred from a Virginia prison to one in Montgomery County, Maryland. The 38-year-old was 17 when the attacks left 10 people dead in a span of just over 3 weeks. Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell says he's completely recovered from health issues that led him to freeze while taking questions from reporters several times. Lisa Taylor with more.
McConnell said he's in good shape and is back on the job during an interview on CBS's Face the Nation. McConnell froze up while taking questions from reporters on Capitol Hill and in a separate incident in his home state of Kentucky. The episodes happened after McConnell suffered a concussion from a fall during a dinner in March. Doctors ruled out a stroke or seizure. I'm Lisa Taylor.
The Colorado Springs LGBTQ plus nightclub Club Q is going to reopen at a new location away from where the mass shooting tragedy happened almost a year ago. Owner Matt Haynes says a permanent tribute will be created at the old location instead.
An integral part of Club Q rebuilding is a tribute, and it's a tribute to those that we lost and a tribute to those that were injured, and also to an entire community that was impacted.
Club Q management revealed it is changing course in a press release last night. The previous discussion was to reopen the club at its old location in the near future. If you live in New York City and have a mouse in your house, scientists at Drexel University want to see it. Lisa G. with more.
The scientists at Drexel are doing a study on how living in an urban environment might have changed the evolution of mice. They'll also be looking at a mouse's DNA and body type to compare how their metabolisms might be different than country mice.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. A Danville man was arrested after police say that he exposed himself to a Starbucks employee. It happened Sunday night around 7 o'clock when Danville police received a call of suspicious behavior at the Danville Dollar Tree. They say a witness observed an adult male that appeared to be in his mid-20s approach a teenage female, later reported to be 13 years old, and ask for her number. The reporting party was able to provide police with the video as well as the subject's vehicle and license plate number. Soon thereafter, officers responded to Starbucks for an indecent exposure call. There, a female employee said a man came through the drive-thru and exposed himself to that employee. Officers were able to identify that suspect as the same person from the earlier incident, 24-year-old Brandon Duncan, who was arrested and lodged in the Boyle County Jail. Waynesburg Elementary School is in the process of selecting their next principal, and they're asking for their stakeholders' help. On the Lincoln County Schools website, a survey has been posted asking Waynesburg Elementary School stakeholders their thoughts and opinions on what qualities they'd like to see the next principal of Waynesburg have. The information in that survey will remain confidential amongst the hiring committee. You can find the survey online at lincoln.kyschools.us. That's lincoln.kyschools.us. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
This is your season to save on our incredible selection of new Kias from Cartown Kia.
It's your choice, the new 2023 Kia Sportage or the new 2023 Kia Sorento. Just $349 down and $349 per month.
Unmatched design, performance, and savings all in one at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Sportage, 2318 to its signing, 2023 Kia Sorento, 2556 to its signing, or $349 down, $349 per month, 36 month lease, 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, license, doc, and acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to deal. Price may not include dealer and option. See dealer for details. Offer expires October 31st, 2023.
Hey, Joe, did you know Big Deals has got something new?
Where can I save money now, Radio Rick?
We've got the Anderson Lifestyle Boutique in Danville. Buy a $50 gift certificate for a Big Deals price of just $35.
Sounds awesome. What do they have?
They offer jewelry, apparel, gifts, and home decor. They do embroidery and monogramming. Come and see their selection of comfortable jeans, heavy canvas bags, lamps, art, scratch-made soap sets, natural soy candles. Find the perfect curtains, blinds, and shutters for your home.
Sounds great. I know where I can get my wife a gift and save money. Please don't tell her.
It's up to me. Joe, you like to eat, don't you?
You bet.
Save money at the Big City Pizza Company in Danville. Another new way to save.
I'd love to have some cheese and cheese and cheese.
Well, get over to HometownLive.net and save on Big City Pizza with a $10 gift certificate for just $7.
I'm on it. Pizza night tonight at Mathis House.
You too can save with more big deals at HometownLive.net. Lots of discounts like Bread of Life, Sweets by Cindy, O'Charlie's, Applebee's, the Old Bus Station, and A&L Accessories.
Having problems finding that gift for someone's birthday, wedding, or any occasion? Then you need to go to Custom Promotional Products in Harrodsburg. They have personalized gifts for everyone on your list. Monogram scarves start at just $16. Also available Custom Promotional Products, tote bags, purses, pullovers, jewelry, and much more. Custom Promotional Products carries a complete line of spiritwear for all teams starting at $15. They're now taking orders for your team jacket. Custom Promotional Products is located in Harrodsburg across from Papa John's. Custom Promotional Products are more than just a t-shirt store, and I mean it.
Dana-Brook Greenhouse and Agricultural Amusement and Tourism has everything your family needs to make the perfect fall outing. The pumpkin patch is open. They have fresh, seasonal treat, numerous playground activities, and plenty of pumpkins ready to be picked, baked into a dessert carved for Halloween. Visit the corn maze too. New this year, the spinning teacups and swinging carousel. Enjoy train rides and petting zoo, bounce house, and much more to do. Come visit them just north of Harrisburg on Highway 127. Bring the family to Dana-Brook Greenhouse and Agricultural Amusement and Tourism. The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the Old Bus Station Restaurant, offering good old-fashioned home cooking. Open for breakfast at 6 weekdays and Saturday at 8. The Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrodsburg.
Mostly sunny today with a high of 76. Mostly cloudy tonight, low of 50. Mostly sunny tomorrow, high of 76. Tomorrow night, mostly cloudy, low of 54. Partly sunny on Thursday, high of 75. Partly sunny on Friday, high of 76. Scattered showers on Saturday, mainly after 8 a.m. Partly sunny, high of 78. Scattered showers on Sunday, partly sunny, high of 76. Scattered showers on Monday, partly sunny, high of 67. Right now, under partly sunny skies, we have 54 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:09.5. Good Tuesday morning to you. This is the 24th day of October. Radio Rick, glad you have it along on WHBN AM and FM, HometownLive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That number works to register somebody for the DQ ice cream cake. We're giving another one away Friday morning before 10 o'clock for those having a birthday or anniversary between the 21st and the 27th. Right now registered, we have Billy Popcorn Dean and Alice Wheeler registered for the DQ ice cream cake. Birthdays for today. We have J.M.S. Lambert, Jerry Houck, Matt Chandler, Josh Lucas, and Alice Wheeler.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Martina, for stopping by to sing happy birthday to our birthday. My guest now is Breeze Sadler with the Harrisburg Police Department. Good morning, Breeze.
Hello, how are you?
Move up a little bit more to the microphone so we can hear you. All right, there you go. So what do you do at the police department?
I am a records clerk.
Okay. And you are you're probably the biggest one contributor getting this Halloween bash together.
Well, Laura Payton and I have been working since July to get this together, so
okay.
A lot goes into Halloween.
Yes. And it's for the kids. And there's a lot of stuff. That's what the Harrisburg Police Department is all about, too, is helping kids, trying to make sure kids are safe.
Absolutely.
And this is an absolute great place to bring kids to have a safe, fun time.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right, before we get into exactly the Halloween bash, let me tell you what today is. You may not know what today is. It's a 40-hour work week day.
Yes.
Okay. National Good and Plenty Day.
Okay.
You know the candies Good and Plenty, little licorice, they're black and white.
Oh, okay.
Good and Plenty. It is National Take Back Your Time Day. How do you take back time? That doesn't make sense. I can do that. I ran that by our head football coach, Craig Easton. He didn't understand it either. He said, how do you take back time?
I reckon it's take back time for yourself.
Okay.
Don't devote all your time into something else.
Oh, now see why she works at the Harrisburg Police Department? She's really on top of this stuff. She really did a lot of thinking about this one. It's Food Day, which should be every day, and United Nations Day. That's good. All right, let me give you a life hack, Breeze. Need to remember an item in the morning? Put a picture of it as the background on your phone.
Okay, I guess that would work.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people will put messages you can write in there as reminders, or you could even have times go off if you have appointments to kind of remind you of an appointment. Your positive thought is, what may look like a small act of courage is courage nevertheless. The important thing is to be willing to take a step forward.
Okay.
Good stuff. Halloween bash. Now, how long has this been going on, Breeze?
It's been going on for a few years now.
How long have you been involved with it?
2 years.
2 years.
3 years, I'm sorry. This will be my third year with it.
Your third year. What was the idea behind this to get it going and to make a safe place, I guess, for kids to come and have fun?
Well, to my understanding, Laura Payton, whenever she was in my position, she's now the senior records clerk, but whenever she had my job, she decided to start doing this with our DARE program. That way, children had a place to go that was nice and safe after her child had grown out of trick-or-treating.
A DARE program, if people aren't familiar with it, kind of let them know it's a great program.
It is. We do it at the middle school. Now, obviously, it's been kind of difficult with COVID and all that the last couple of years, but our DARE program sponsors a lot of things throughout the year. The DARE program itself is to educate children on the dangers of drug and alcohol abuse, but we use those programs, we use the DARE program to sponsor our Halloween, our fishing derby, our circus programs. That way we can kind of reach the children and the families before they get to middle school. That way they are more likely to want to pay attention during those programs, and they want to come to us, and they want to be a part of this.
And it's all about public safety. What's the DARE program is all about. And it can be everything. I've known of the DARE program over in Danville, bike safety, checking things out, and putting your initials in merchandise that you have, like your Social Security number on items. Sometimes it's a little easier trying to get your stuff back if you have your Social Security numbers put in stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we've done anything like that. That would be a question for Richard Riley.
Yeah. The only problem nowadays, that used to be the thing. We would always be told anything of value, kind of put your Social Security number in. But now you got some weirdos out there that they get hold of your Social Security number. There's no telling what they're liable to do with it.
I know, and the scamming is awful. We see it a lot.
What can people do, Breeze, if they feel like they're being scammed? And a lot of times, if something seems too good to be true, it usually is. You need to trust your gut.
Yes. Well, a lot of it is don't answer people you don't know. And if there's an unknown number, just ignore the call. That's typically what we recommend. And if you have any further questions on it, you can call me at the office. Our number is 859-734-5120, or just stop in at the office and we can help further there.
And I know a lot of people prey on the elderly. They'll go door to door sometimes and say, I just did some work for Mrs. Jones over there, and she recommended I stop in and see you, and I see your roof is just... Don't ever pay somebody ahead for stuff. Because they say, I got to go to the store and go pick up stuff. A lot of times they never come back. If you give them cash, don't ever do that. That's a bad thing to do. And again, it's sad when they prey on our elderly people. And it doesn't have to be elderly, too. Some people are so convincing when they call up on a lot of phone scams. I know one recently that was going around is, you've got a son. Well, he's been in a wreck and we need money. We need money sent to here, or you need to get a money order and bring it here. Don't fall for stuff like that. Try to call.
Yeah, people are mean. They have creative ways to make you want to give them your money.
How long have you worked at the police department?
I started in dispatch in 2020, and then I moved over to the records position in 2021.
Oh, I tell you, dispatch. Now that's something that you talk about stressful. Because you've got people, sometimes lives on the line, literally on the phone with you. And usually if they call 911, this is a stressful situation going on.
Absolutely. We talk to people on the worst days of their lives.
Yeah. So you just, again, it's, I don't know how you get through that. It's a very challenging position to stay in. And I don't think a lot of people stay real long in the 911 call centers because, again, it is so stressful.
Typically, no. It's a very stressful thing to have to deal with all the time. If you are talking to people on the worst day of their lives, you've prayed with people, you do everything you can for somebody, and a lot of times it is too much for one person to handle.
And on the other end of it, sometimes you get crackpots calling for stupid things. I'm sure that, you call 911 because of this? Because you're upset about something that, this is not an emergency.
Yeah, and the way our dispatch was set up, if I was the dispatcher that day, I was handling all the 911 calls, I was handling all the admin lines, I was handling all the radio traffic. So a lot more goes into it than what people realize.
Yeah, and if you don't know or haven't been a part of it, there's I think even TV shows that show some. You get a little bit of a taste for when they do the 911 centers. But again, it's not like real life either, which you all experience.
Right.
It's all just acting on TV.
Yeah.
It's not always peaches and cream like they always show it. But peaches and cream is what this is all about, the Halloween bash. Candy, games, silly string wars. I remember that last year. You had a little area roped off there, and you had, man, you must have had 50 or 100 cans of silly string just laying all over.
This year I've purchased about 5 cases worth of silly string.
I don't know who came up with that, but boy, they must have got rich.
I'm not sure. We were talking about it. I spend a lot of time on Pinterest and TikTok looking for things for kids to do.
Yeah.
So Laura and I spend a lot of time trying to find fun things for the children.
If you've never been hit with silly string, you need to come out and experience this. It feels like it's wet, but it's a gooey substance, but it dries up and it kind of falls off.
Oh, yeah.
It's the weirdest feeling.
It is, but they love it.
Kids love, and they love to just spray each other. Supposedly, they're supposed to stay within this confined area that you have, and not supposed to be chasing people around shooting with silly string.
Yes, yeah. They're supposed to stay in a little area that we have blocked off with straw. That way they are stuck in there.
And this goes on this Saturday night from 5 till 8. We're going to be there broadcasting and feeding you for free from 4 till 7. Hamburgers and hot dogs and Pepsi products. and that's all free. And the whole night is absolutely free for everyone that wants to come out.
Yes, all of our DARE program functions are 100% free to the public.
Halloween costume contest. Well, let's talk about this. There'll be 2 winners for each age range and 1 family costume winner announced. So tell us about how this works and the age.
Okay, yeah, so for the 2 winners we have, we're going to try to stick with boy, girl, and we are going to have from ages 1 to 2, 3 to 5, 6 to 9, 10 to 12. We have roller coaster ride-ons for the littles. We have gift cards for the older. We have a big family costume contest winner, and we've got a big prize for it that can be enjoyed by the entire family. So there's going to be a lot going on there. We're going to try to do that around 6 p.m., and it's going to be in the area of fire trucks.
So mom and dad need to come dressed and be part of the family costume.
Absolutely, have a theme.
Yeah, have a theme. You know, to me, the thing that's always neat, when I was in the retail business years ago, we used to dress up on Halloween, and it's fun when we see the reaction of customers, of people looking at you. It's a day that kind of lets your hair down, and especially if you got a lot of paint and different thing, mask on, and people, you know, you can kind of become another person and just have fun with it. So that's neat. And I remember last year, the costume, the judging, it was hard because there was a lot of really good costumes out there. I know the judges, it took them a little while to confer about, you know, I like this one, but I like this one. This one's good too.
Yeah, it's definitely difficult. We did smaller age groups this year to try to help narrow it down, but I'm not sure how much luck we're going to have there.
It's difficult. Anytime you judge a contest, it's never easy. I don't envy them at all. All right, Breeze, can you hang around a few minutes? We got to pay some bills, something you probably don't know familiar with at all.
No.
Okay. And we're back with Bree Sadler. She's from the Harrodsburg Police Department. We're talking about the Halloween Bash coming up this Saturday. You're getting it on WHBN, AM and FM. It's 922.
Great! See, we're practically sitting on the field. If you could sit here.
The food and drinks will be right over.
Oh, yes!
For the same price as way up here.
Great seats. Right up here with a limit.
Why wouldn't you? It's the same with auto insurance. With discounts up to 40%, it's possible to get the personal service of a State Farm agent for the same or less than those other guys.
See your State Farm agent in Harrodsburg, David Hopewell, and Randy Couch.
Hi, this is Caroline and Adeline at Mattresses and More next door to Ace Hardware in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, come check us out. New merchandise are arriving weekly and we sell off the floor. We offer layaway and 12-month famous cash with approved credit. Come see our Nana for the best deal in town. You'll be glad you did.
Thanks, girls. Aren't they so sweet? Yes, more than a mattress store. That's living room suits, dining room suits, or just a single recliner. Mattresses and More, Houstonville Road, Danville.
CC Auto Parts and Service. CC Auto Parts and Service is open for your service and parts needs. CC Auto Parts and Service are offering pickup and delivery for all your auto repairs as well as parts. They have a pay over the phone option if needed. CC Auto Parts and Service are concerned for everyone's well-being and are doing their best at keeping a sanitary and healthy environment. Give them a call at 734-9515. CC Auto Parts and Service. Service is the difference. We get it.
Hello, this is Dr. Matthew Duggar, optometrist and owner of Matthew Duggar Eye Care in Harrodsburg. We're currently accepting new patients and would love to be your next eye care provider. They'll take pride in every aspect of your visit to fit your eye care needs. We accept most vision and medical insurances, including Medicare, Medicaid, Vision Service Plan, and iMed. We have very competitive discount private pay pricing for the exam and glasses. We are located in Corral Business Center across from Southern States in Harrodsburg. Again, it's Dr. Matthew Duggar Eye Care.
All right, we are back with Bree Sadler from the Harrodsburg Police Department, and we're talking about the Halloween Bash this Saturday. Now, it's going to be at the police department in the parking lot right next to it's on Louisville Road or like you're heading towards Lawrenceburg. It's on your left, just past the bypass. It's easy to find. Now, we were talking about candy. You got candy games, silly string wars, costumes, free food. All this, again, is free. But what about, Breeze, people kids that can't take a lot of sugar? Do you have any alternatives for those people?
I try to make it as inclusive as possible. We don't have just the candy. We do have sugar-free candy options. Not a whole lot, but that is an option.
Okay.
We have veggie chips, fruit snacks. I did applesauces and juice boxes this year. I try to make things as inclusive as possible for those with allergies or diabetes or anything like that.
Oh, that's neat to try to accommodate everybody out. Because we find out more and more that there's allergies or kids are not supposed to have this or that. And I guess it's because of the fact that we've become so scientific with stuff that we understand more, I think, what's setting kids off, or even adults. Adults, we got to watch a lot of stuff that we do and eat, too.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk again about the Halloween Bash. It's from 5 till 8 this Saturday night at the Harrisburg Police Department. You know, where you all used to be, that was, you could have pulled off something like this. You just didn't have the room.
No.
Now you got plenty of room where you're located.
Yes, we do. So, and it'll all be right there in the parking lot, in that area between the fire department bay doors and the end of the building. The fire department is going to come and hand out candy with us. We've invited a couple other groups. We've invited MAD, we've invited Greenhouse 17, and a couple other places. So we're hoping that they'll be able to make it to join us, but we have invited them, so hopefully we'll have a big turnout.
What is Greenhouse 17?
They're a domestic violence shelter.
Okay. You know, you hate to think about things like that, but it happens all the time. It happens all over, even in our town.
Yes. So hopefully if they can come and hand out some candy and maybe some information on their stuff, we might help somebody.
Again, and come in costume for the whole family. Again, there's costume contests for ages 1 to 2, 3 to 5, 6 to 9, 10 to 12. There'll be 2 winners from each age range, and 1 family costume winner will be announced. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It was, I know, a lot of fun. We were part of it last year, and it was really neat. And just watching the kids laugh and run around and the games. What other kind of games? We talked about the Silly String Wars. What other kind of games do you think that you all are going to try to have available?
Well, a lot of them are going to be the same as last year. We've added a couple new ones. We have the pumpkin putt-putt again, the pumpkin ring toss, skulls in a bucket, that kind of thing. And this year we've also added a sock hop race, which are just those blow-up horses, and we're going to mark off an area and let the kids race them around the light post. So.
Oh, neat.
We're going to hand out books at that one.
I even partook, I guess that's the word, in some of the games. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, we go big.
And this is, again, a fun family event. It's sponsored by the Harrisburg Public Safety DARE program, and I'm sure that there'll probably be information, too, about the DARE program. And not only fun, but again, learning about public safety and keeping our kids safe. That's the most important. The place around 6 by the police and fire tents. Now, and the kids were allowed to come up and look at it and see exactly what, because a lot of times you don't get to get up that close. If you get to a fire truck, usually they're busy, taking care of a fire. But is that going to be available again? Will you have a fire truck?
As long as we can. Okay. Now, obviously, that's contingent upon, like, if there's an emergency, they're all going to have to leave and go. But as long as we are able to, we will have the fire trucks and the police cruisers and all that again.
And I believe I remember hearing the siren every now and then, too, being blasted.
Probably.
Just a lot of fun. Again, the Halloween Bash this Saturday from 5 till 8. Candy games, Silly String Wars. It's all free, by the way. Again, can't emphasize that it's all free. Trick-or-treat games, costume contests, free food. And again, it's sponsored by the Harrisburg Public Safety DARE program. Everybody come dressed, the kids to the parents. The Halloween costume contest goes on, and again, it's a fun, safe place for the kids to come out and heck, they might make some new friends while you're out there.
Oh, absolutely! Everybody seems to have a good time.
Well, Breeze, thank you so much, and Laura, what's her name? Peyton.
Laura Payton.
Laura Payton. Thank her too for doing this, because I know everybody really enjoys coming out and being a part of this. People like to see police officers and firefighters too, and it's a great way to get up close and see how they are.
Yes, thank you for having us.
All right, thank you, Breeze. It is 15 seconds away from Canaan News. We will then have your weather forecast and should be having someone from the FFA auction calling in. It's going on again tonight from 6 to 8 right here on WHBN.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
The two candidates vying to be Kentucky's next governor squared off in another debate last night in Louisville. Abortion, one of the hottest topics, as challenger Daniel Cameron continues to be pressed on whether he would support exceptions to the state's abortion ban.
At the legislature, if they work on this, I will sign those exceptions. But at the end of the day, I'm the pro-life candidate. Andy Beshear is the pro-abortion candidate.
Thank you, Mr. Cameron.
Over 3 debates. My opponent has been asked this 9 times, and he has refused to look in the camera and answer it once. You deserve a governor who will level with you. So here, let me show him how to do it. I believe that victims of rape and incest deserve options.
Latest polling gives incumbent Andy Beshear a double-digit lead. Kentucky Congressman Thomas Massey not optimistic that the House will have elected a new speaker by the end of the week, putting odds at about 40%.
I wish the 8 had never vacated Kevin McCarthy. I wish the 221 of us could have voted for Jim Jordan. I would have voted for him 1,000 rounds. So we'll just see where it goes from here.
Massey on 700 WLW in Cincinnati. It's been 3 weeks now since the House voted to oust former Speaker Kevin McCarthy. Closed-door meetings are being held today in Washington. Louisville Metro Police shot and wounded a suspect on the city's west side this morning. This after responding to a home break-in.
Officers gave verbal commands ordering the suspect to drop the gun. The suspect did not comply. Officers discharged their weapons, striking the subject several times. Officers immediately rendered life-saving aid.
The suspect was taken to U of L Hospital in critical condition. No officers were injured. The police chief says there is body camera footage of the incident. Ricky Ucino.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Big Deals Online Store. Shop and save on gifts against the local businesses at big discounts. Save 20 to 30% every day at hometownlive.net.
It's going to be mostly sunny today with a high of 76. Mostly cloudy tonight with a low of 50. Mostly sunny on Wednesday with a high of 76. For Wednesday night, it's going to be mostly cloudy, low of 54. Partly sunny on Thursday with a high of 75. Let's take a weather updated flare here and see what we have got going on. We've got sunny skies, 56 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:32 and a half. Good Tuesday morning. It's the 24th day of October. We're glad to be along with you. You know, we're talking with Breeze there from the Harrodsburg Fire Department, Police Department, I should say. Talking about the Halloween Bash coming up Saturday. And going on through the 31st, don't lose your head. It's the Sleepy Hollow Experience at Old Fort Herod going on now. Lose Your Head is the nation's most thrilling Halloween attraction. And this is the first time it's ever been in Kentucky, so don't miss out on this experience. The Sleepy Hollow Experience venture, if you dare, through this haunted experimental journey into the world of the most famous ghost story ever told of Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman, with a fresh and horrifying new spin as the audience becomes part of the action. But beware, what's in front of you and behind you. The Headless Horseman is always looking for his next victim. Now, again, this is not a play. It's an experience that you're kind of a part, that you just walk through. They've got people set up at different stations, and it's different. It really is. It goes on Thursday through Saturday. There's two times that you can experience this at 7 and 9 p.m., 7 p.m. on Sunday. That is the Sleepy Hollow Haunts Harrodsburg. We're waiting someone to call from the FFA. The auction is going on. It started last night. It's going on tonight, 6 till 8. And it will be again Thursday night, 6 till 8. We'll have all the action for you right here on WHBN. And, well, I'll tell you what we'll do while we await them. Let's go ahead and do this.
The WHBN Swap Shop, a free service for our listeners to buy, sell, trade, give away items, announce yard sales, and post lost and found. The Swap Shop is brought to you by
County Equipment of Lawrenceburg, CountyEquipment.com, and the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet, North College Street near Timmy's 5 Point. They'll floor you with savings.
Here's how the swap shop works. Call your items to 859-734-4321. Email us radio@hometownlive.net or drop us a line in the mail to 2063 Shakertown Road, Danville, Kentucky 40422. The swap shop is heard most weekday mornings after the 9:30 news and weekday afternoons after the 3 o'clock news on WHBN 99.5 FM and AM 1420 and online at hometownlive.net.
All right, kids, get your pens, pencils, crayons, chalk, lipstick, highlighters, whatever you need to write with. The bargains will astound here on the swap shop. For sale, used double pane windows, $25, the best offer. 50-foot row of tie-back house wrap, $65. 859-325-5607, 325-5607. Baby clothes for sale, 3 to 9 months. 859-612-9941, 612-9941. For sale, a 5/8 trailer with a spare tire, $650. 859-325-0712, 325-0712. They need a licensed electrician for a one-bedroom home in Harrodsburg. 859-539-3217, 539-3217. They want to give away 2-year-old Husky Lab Mix, excellent watchdog, plus part Blue Heeler Border Collie, 3-year-olds female. Absolutely free. 859-613-6197, 613-6197. Wanted companion sitter for handicapped lady. No lifting or cleaning. Days and nights available. North Mercer County. 859-983-4242, 983-4242. They'll sit with the elderly. 859-613-9503, 613-9503. Guinea pigs for sale, $5. They'll give roosters away. Don't tell Clarence. 859-613-3294, 613-3294. Someone lost a white Chihuahua, 10 on his back. It's male. Doesn't say where it was lost at. 859-613-1262, 613-1262. Back with part 2 right after these.
I'm tired of working on my old worn-out farm equipment.
Hey, have you been over to county equipment yet?
No, where's that at?
They're the guys over at exit 48 off the Bluegrass Parkway.
Well, I can't afford to buy new equipment.
They got the biggest selection of used equipment I've seen anywhere.
Stop by County Equipment and check out their large selection of no-till seed drill, hay equipment, manure spreaders, and 3-point attachment. Give them a call at 502-839-7373. CountyEquipment.com.
Now open, it's the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg on North College, featuring wall-to-wall savings on carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, and stone. The pros at Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet will take the time to show you how to care for and how to maintain your new flooring that'll make it last for years to come. Discover all the benefits you receive by shopping at the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet, open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 5, Saturday, 10 to 2. The new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet, 540 North College Street, next to Timmy's 5 Point. They'll floor you with savings. Back with part 2 of the swap shop. For sale, washer and dryer pair, $300. 859-734-7303, 734-7303. For sale, mini dash hounds, 1 male, 1 female, $400 each. Pontoon boat, $7,000. 859-613-3593, 613-593. 2 curio cabinets for sale, $100 each, and a 95 Mustang for $750. 859-325-0712, 325-0712. Rabbits for sale, 859-612-7894, 612-7894. For sale, 3 aluminum ladders. Make an offer for 1, 2, or all 3. 859-748-5339, 748-5339. For sale, a Jersey steer, 500 pounds, 10 months old, halter broke. 859-812-0935, 812-0935. 40-inch flat screen TV and pantry curtains. No price on either one. 859-734-7303, 734-7303. For sale, brown leather love seats, Brohill, $300. The best offer. It's in excellent condition. Oak dining room table and 6 chairs with 2 leaves, $250. 859-209-0239, 209-0239. For sale, a 2009 Buick LaCrosse is just a second owner, $5,500. So get it at 859-325-1858, 325-1858. There's a lady needing a natural gas vented stove. Call 606-802-1464, 606-802-1464. That'll do it for the Swap Shop. It's heard most weekday mornings after the 9:30 news and every afternoon after 3 o'clock news right here on 99.5 WHBN.
The WHBN Swap Shop, a free service for our listeners to buy, sell, trade, give away items, announce yard sales, and post lost and found. The Swap Shop is brought to you by
County Equipment in Lawrenceburg, CountyEquipment.com, a new Howard Carpenter flooring outlet, North College Street near Timmy's 5 Point, the Florio savings.
Here's how the Swap Shop works. Call your items to 859-734-4321. Email us, radio@hometownlive.net, or drop us a line in the mail to 2063 Shakertown Road, Danville, Kentucky 40422. The Swap Shop is heard most weekday mornings after the 9:30 news, and weekday afternoons after the 3 o'clock news on WHBN 99.5 FM and AM 1420, and online at hometownlive.net.
What has that on? Listen to my puppet. Weekday morning. WHBN.
If I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but I know I'll think of you each step of the way. And I will always love you. I will always love you.
Bittersweet memories, that is all I am taking with me. Goodbye, please don't you cry, 'cause we both know I'm not what you need. But I will always love you. I will always love you.
I hope life treats you kind. And I hope you have all you dream of.
I wish you joy and happiness. But above all this, I wish you love. And I will always love you. I will always love you. Yes, I will always love you. I will always
Country and more.
WHBN. Walking through the woods not far from town, I got real shook. I heard the strangest sound. I saw the purple people eater, and to my surprise, the witch doctor sitting by his side. The witch doctor had a little guitar in his hand, and they were popping and a rocking with a two-piece band. Purple was a blowing like a people eater should. Witch doctor picked like Johnny B. Good. They went got troubles, that's what he said. Girls keep laughing about the horn in my head. The witch doctor smiled and I heard him say, yeah, man, you're ugly, but you sure can play. There in the moonlight it seemed so strange as they blowed a chorus of home on a rain. They were coming on strong like rock and roll stars. Played the sweetest music of the side of Mars. They went These cats from outer space were giving it all, and I could tell the way they rocked it, they were having a ball. They were coming on strong, I was clapping my hands, stopped long enough to say, so at twilight time, when the sun goes down, back in the woods on the edge of town, people all together from miles around to hear Doc and Old Purple play the crazy sound. They go, yeah.
J.P. Richardson, more commonly known as the Big Bopper. Purple People Eater meets the Witch Doctor. There you go. We celebrate the birth of J.P. Richardson on this date in 1930. He expired in 1959. You're getting it on WHBN, AM, and FM. Your time is 9:47.
If you're looking for a better dental experience, Dr. Jennifer Nichols' goal is always to provide each and every patient with the very best dental care in the most genuine and caring manner possible. Their office is a friendly atmosphere that will immediately put your family at ease. Their professional staff will help you feel welcome and comfortable every time you enter their office as they strive to provide the highest standard of personalized dental care in a gentle and efficient way. For an appointment, visit Dr. Jennifer Nichols. She's on North College Street. Call 734-5111. See how different a dental experience can be with Dr. Jennifer Nichols.
Hi, this is Karen, and at ADA Heating and Air, we offer free estimates on replacements. We install American Standard heating and air conditioning equipment. Our employees do not work on commission, so you don't pay for unnecessary repairs. We offer the best pricing around. On average, we can save you 15%. We offer same or next day service. Financing is available on our website at adaheatingandair.com. Call ADA today for all your HVAC needs at 859-519-6382. ADA is on the way.
Hi, this is Sam Carr, your current mayor of Harrodsburg. I'm asking for your write-in vote to continue to serve you as your mayor. When you vote, please write in my name, Sam Carr, and color in the box to cast your vote. You must do both steps. I look forward to continue serving you as your mayor of Harrodsburg. Paid for by Sam Carr for mayor of Harrodsburg. Now remember, I'm a write-in candidate. You have to write my name on the ballot and shade the box. Thank you.
Dana Brook Greenhouse and Agricultural Amusement and Tourism has everything your family needs to make the perfect fall outing. The pumpkin patch is open. They have fresh, seasonal treat, numerous playground activities, and plenty of pumpkins ready to be picked, baked into a dessert, carved for Halloween. Visit the corn maze too. New this year, the spinning teacups and swinging carousel. Enjoy train rides and petting zoo, bounce house, and much more to do. Come visit them just north of Harrodsburg on Highway 127. Bring the family to Dana Brook Greenhouse and Agricultural Amusement and Tourism.
Hey everybody, this is Derek Gray with the Mercer County Tourist Commission, and we are excited for our new app, Visit Mercer County KY. Head on over to the App Store, type in Visit Mercer County KY. You should see the new city logo with the navy background and the white H. Home screen here has attractions, food and drink, lodging, to-do, events, my plan, login, notifications, and tutorials. We are excited about the app, and whether you're a local or a visitor, we hope this enhances your experience when you come to Mercer County.
This is your season to save on our incredible selection of new Kias from Cartown Kia.
It's your choice, the new 2023 Kia Sportage or the new 2023 Kia Sorento. Just $349 down and $349 per month.
Unmatched design, performance, and savings all in one at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Sportage, 2318 to signing, 2023 Kia Sorento, 2556 to sign, $349 down, $349 per month, 36 month lease, 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, license, doc, and acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to deal replacement now, including dealer and option. See dealer for details. Offer expires October 31st, 2023.
It is coming up on 9:50, 10 minutes in front of 10 o'clock. I'm trying to see if we can catch up with.
Radio Rick.
Is this downtown Tom Brown?
Hello?
Hello, Pitmaster. Can you hear me?
Oh, I hear you now.
Oh, okay, good.
I dropped you for a minute.
Oh, my head hurts. Ow, I wish you had done that.
I hope you don't have a headache now.
Oh, I probably will. Somebody said with a head like that, it should ache.
Oh, man. That's rough, man.
Yeah, I know it. Hey, are you all set up today?
Man, we are rolling. We have got... Oh, thank you. We've got all the good stuff today. I believe today is cowboy beans.
Ooh.
Coleslaw.
Okay.
All beef hot dogs, ribeyes, rib tips, pulled pork sauce and unsauced, steak burgers, slaw burgers, slaw dog, bean dog. It's going crazy up in here today.
I'm telling you. Now you're set up beside the tracks. It used to be Fastenal, but NWK is still in the back part, I guess. Nothing's moved in the front yet, have they?
No. And NWK, Nikki Kendrick, and Bobby, they own all that.
Okay.
And so it's the NWK parking lot.
Okay. Very good. And if you go by, beep the horn to Tom Brown and Kathy there with High Mountain Barbecue, catering and events. If you enjoyed a meal there, just let them know, even after we hang up. Just toot the horn and know that you enjoy them setting up and enjoy the good food that is outdoors cooked. Again, that cherry wood, there's nothing like the taste of something cooked outdoors, Tom.
Oh, man.
Easy, folks.
Whoa, now. It went from a Volkswagen to a semi.
You never know who's going to come by.
It's crazy, all the different sounds of the horns from model to model. You wouldn't even have known that until you got all that riled up around here.
Again, we appreciate you going by the tracks and beeping the horn and letting Tom and Kathy know that you appreciate them setting up, being out there. How long do you anticipate being able to be out there, Tom?
Well, the last few years we're waiting on to hear about our orders, but we ran a round of turkey and sugar-cured smoked spiral hams. And we did about 75 turkeys, 75 hams last year for Thanksgiving pickup, which is a lot for us. And then we had a Christmas run, too, and our catering schedule is a little heavier than last year, so we're waiting to see if we can get our product in, and if we can, we'll announce our holiday turkey and ham pickups.
Oh, yeah. Good
stuff. And, man, they were good last year. Smoked turkeys are so good, and, of course, the spiral-cured sugar hams were pretty good size, and they were delicious.
Melt in your mouth.
They did. We were so proud of the product last year. It was just good weather. Everything just fell in place.
That sounds good. Again, you're going to be set up about 11 to 2. Are you planning on the rest of the week? You got any caterings in the middle?
We are here through Saturday.
Okay. About 11 to 2. But get there early for the best selection because stuff goes quickly sometimes.
Yeah, and today all the ribeyes look really good. Of course, I like to serve the thinner cuts because they're delicious.
Oh, yeah.
But we've got everything that came in today is so pretty. And the beef hot dogs have been a huge success. Just the taste of them, they're so good that they're easy to eat. They're easy on you compared to some other kind of dogs, and we've been really happy with the quality of product we've been getting, and people coming to get it now. We are so lucky to have so many good customers. Golly.
Well, people like good food, Tom.
Well, they like it, and they like it fast. Of course, the hash brown casserole and the beans have been, it's just something that you can get French fries everywhere. Hard to get them like pizza French fries, those suckers. Woo!
They're kind of undiscovered under the radar, aren't they?
Well, you just don't think about it at a pizza place.
Right.
But I got to get them every time I'm there.
Good stuff.
So, but yeah, you can get fries here and there, but I think people enjoy the home-cooked hash browns and cowboy beans with some meat and other kinds of beans. reminds them maybe stopping at grandma's or something, you know.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, Tom. Well, you're going to be set up for this week. We'll probably talk again here in the next day or so, and just keep checking
come down and see me.
Okay.
Don't hesitate. Come see me, man.
And if you go by, beat the horn, folks. While Tom's set up, you see the smoke rolling, and I dare you to drive by with the window down.
And not swing around.
And be careful.
Busy here, but we're prepared by the time we open for lunch to start slinging it. So.
And you get them through quickly. You got a good setup there, Tom.
Goes pretty fast. We got a good crew. Sean takes off from being a deputy sheriff. Haley takes off from being a real estate mogul. And sometimes on Saturdays it's tough to catch those two because, you know, people like to hunt this time of year.
Right.
Sometimes my crew calls me and says, we're not going to be there today. And usually it's Saturday, thank goodness. But we plan on being open every day this week. And we've got some great events coming up the next week. So it may be hit and miss, but the weather's going to change.
Oh, sure. Yep. That dictates a lot, too.
We appreciate you keeping the airwaves hot.
Yeah.
All the good programming you guys do, man. It's awesome.
Well, thank you, Tom. And you keep up the good work there with High Mountain Barbecue and Catering and Events.
Hey, we'll do it, man. We'll do it. We'll be right here. If you need us, call us.
All right. We'll talk soon.
Radio Rick, thanks, man.
All right. Take care, Tom. Bye-bye. There goes Tom Brown. Lay on the horn if you go by. Let them know you enjoy the food they set up next to the tracks.
Hey, y'all, this is John Michael Montgomery, and when you're strumming the dial for great country music, lock it in right here with Radio Rick on WHBN, The Rooster. Well, last night, me and darling, we went exploring, rode off the road to a place we'd never been. Had to stop the truck because it was getting muddy. We started kissing, and then I put it in. Four-wheel drive, and we kept on going. Man, what a ride. It made me feel like a kid again, slipping and sliding, bouncing around in the cab, bringing back old memories of all the good times we've had. Then I pulled it out, back on the main road. I looked over at darling, her face was all aglow. She said, honey, that was wonderful, can we do it again? So I leaned over toward her, and I put it back in. Four-wheel drive, and we kept on going. What a ride. It made me feel like a kid again, slipping and sliding, bouncing around in the cab, bringing back old memories of all the good times we've had. Yeah, darling loves it when I put it in. Four-wheel drive.
John Michael Montgomery, Four-Wheel Drive. I see my time is up. Thank you very much for your time. God bless your troops. God bless America. God bless you. God bless those hurting and suffering. God bless Ukraine and Israel. May the most you want be the least yet. This is Radio Rick. I'll be back with you again tomorrow morning at 6. Hope you can join me then. Ashley Blake's in the air chair coming up. Happy birthday, J.M.S. Lambert, Jerry Hauk, Matt Chandler, Josh Lucas, and Alice Wheeler. Get out and enjoy the day the Lord has given us.
This is WHBN Harrodsburg, The Rooster, broadcasting on AM 1420 and now FM 99.